It's Westside Wednesdays, the G-Lew Show, bitch. OG music.
The West Coast is back, motherfuckers. Now how gangsta is that? Bitch, 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 bitch.
Young niggas at the pad throwing up gang signs. Give a little something about a nigga like me.
Roll up the gas and it's down the avenue. I'm a player, bitch. I thought you knew.
You wanna sweep a nigga like me up to the roof? Can't say the real nigga from South Beach. Be a real P.I.M. Can't say the real nigga from South Beach. Beat motherfuckers down in the street.
Miracles, modern creation. But you don't know me. A record can't tell ya.
You motherfuckers know who run the streets with that hardcore hip-hop rap shit.
Now I'm scared to pull the trigger on a punk ass nigga. Then I play my old shit. It went something like this.
I keep my hand on good cause they got me on the run. Just recognize the real way the gangsters ride. You never heard of a more wicked nigga?
You wanna know what it means?
Definition. Cause all the way around, nigga, I get respect. We fuck around a two-rider. Don't put the two on the two, don't never perpetrate.
It doesn't make a difference cause it's about who's the quickest on the draw to end all existence.
The gangsta Mac, the big hustler.
Who keep on coming while we running for your Jews? Steady gunning, steady gunning. I'm coming at them, smacking them, steady cracking them, steady cracking them.
You better stop the dead cause it gets kinda weak. Yeah, cause you can walk the plank if it's seeming for my back.
Got power, it's now or never, more than ever.
Pimpin' hoes and clacking a grip like my name was Dolomite.
Definition, street player. You know who I mean? I roll. The Westside Wednesdays radio show. Blog Talk Radio. OG music. G-Lew. G-Lew. G-Lew.
This is Zach Capone, the Totally Insane, and you're tuned in to G-Lew or Westside Wednesdays.
never like police, so I use street game. Never be lame to the game and have a fake name. But police wanna jack cause I'm the godfather. I went and buy him in for slamming the Lucy daughter. Punk critics run around trying to ban my kind. But let me tell you like this, don't sweat mine. I talk about what I heard, live, and see. You better get your kids off crack and stop sweating me. In the street, you're lucky if your heart beats. Your mom has to struggle hard to get a bite to eat. Your brother's dead in the alley and you can't explain it. Your sister's pregnant by a punk that don't wanna claim it. Can't get a job and you wish you were rolling. And you got 5 kids by a different woman. Not one, but 5 families you're supporting. And every one of your kids want a pair of Jordans. That's like another tale from the dark side. That's what you see in my city if you take a ride. I didn't grab a gat and start taking people down. Plug my plug and came up with the underground. The underground is coming like a Mack truck. You feel the force of the boss if you don't duck. Because me the AD is head of the plan. Too big to be a posse, so call us a clan. A little nation, a tribe or a mafia. Coming up in the world, can't no one stop it, y'all. And if you try to stop the flow, I'll laugh. I'm kinda broke, can't show, so a stove and a half from the back street.
Out on the corner slinging big rock. Cause making mail, man, that is my only job. We doing bad, mom wait, but yo, she's getting old. Her trouble's running her rough and ragged, she's going broke. What can we do but sell dope and make our ends meet? Nobody's gonna hire brothers from the ghetto street. Staying gear flips is something to keep your pockets fat. Stay strapped, watch your back and keep intact black. 17 clocking G's, no one can handle me. Pushing old steady flow, but I stay low key. I cook keys for my brother, then he throw me out. A couple of O's, I cut bowlers and move them all about. I got the house looking nice and fresh furnished G. I keep food in the house for my mother, brother, sister, and me. We doing bad, but my mother's kinda nervous, you know. I bought cooking keys and times that I be coming home. Now I'm up, bro, like I'm pushing keys now. So fat, nobody can throw me out. Instead of acting them, now they asking me. Yo, DOG, can I get hooked up on the team feet? Burning up, too many pressures, man, they on my back. My girl is pregnant, the other day I got jacked. Task ready, they took a brother for about 50 nuns. Mom's had a heart attack, critical condition. Got me going through this rage, I cannot control my ways. Yo, it's ill, some days I feel just like I'm in a cage. But you can't change the path that's already made. A black man's life is from the street to the grave. In the back streets, you know what I'm saying?
Once again, it's on the ultimate gangster. You ask questions, now it's time for an answer. Never like one time, not even one time, but they know I will clown them in a rhyme. That's real, I only tell you how I feel. I'd be perfect if I tried to tell you how to kill. Cause I never did, but I did steal and rob. Slang D, never thought about a job. I clock G so deep with a black gat, a black hat, a ski mask, and a fat sack. I roll around town looking like a straight fool. Al Capone on the mic from the old school. OG off the AOB, yeah, you know it's me, the ultimate player AD. You heard from A to D, now this is from F to G. That means sad and not a rag. EPA is the city that I'm claiming, son. And watch your girl, cause you know the A is gaming, son. Mac 10's in the house, and the black's in the house. But Al Capone came here to turn it out. This is going to my brothers in the front row. And this is going to the freaks with your front folks. I'm bigger than a sucker, they can't fade me or phase me. A brother gone crazy. Watch yourself when ads on the solo creep. Watch your back at all times and never sleep. Because you can run, but you can't hide. And Al Capone and Mac 10 is nationwide. Yo, I'm out for now, but don't get beat. My name is Ad, 2 stoves from the back street.
This is Al Capone, the Totally Insane, and you're tuned in to G-Lew or Westside Wednesdays.
Hey, welcome to the Westside Wednesday radio show. I am your host for the evening, G-Lew. And sorry we had technical difficulties getting started up, but we got a special guest tonight. We got the legendary super producer, Big Drawz from the Bay, checking in with us. Let me bring the homie in now. Drawz, what up, homie?
Hey. What's the word?
How you doing, sir?
Oh, man, relaxing. I had a busy day today, but I'm tuned down. I'm relaxing in the house right now.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. I did as well. I want to welcome you to the show, man, officially, man, the G-Lew Show. Definitely a pleasure, man, to have you here tonight, man. I know you got crazy history and stories and all that, man, and, just even you yourself, a great background, man, and everything that you come from, all the people that you've helped along the way. Rest in peace to the homie as well. We're going to talk about it all. And we also got a lot of people tuning in tonight all across the world from coast to coast, from the land to Japan. Westside Wednesdays radio show. Sponsored by our sponsors, BTP Media Group. Shout out to Jeff Kwan, 93 Tweed, FM-ism, and Westside Car Club. Also want to give a shout out to the lovely Miss Queen Jean, my co-host. She's somewhat of my co-host tonight, but she's here with me. What up, Queen Jean?
How you doing, G-Lew?
I'm doing great. How are you tonight?
I'm okay. How you doing, Big Drawz?
I'm chilling. Good evening. How are you feeling tonight?
I'm okay. I'm just here to listen and get some knowledge and background about you, your career, your journey. So I'm here. If I have any questions, I'll definitely tune in.
Yeah, feel free. Man, I did, just on a side note right quick, I did a little bit of research, right? And just because of the instrumental portion of a summer of my life, when I found out what the Tweed radio is, man, when I found out what that was, like, I don't know if it's Cadillac listening, but that PPC album, I was on Checkmate so heavy back in the day. And if dude listening, man, one love, man. That shit was like one of the joints in my rotation for an entire summer. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. Yeah, he's listening, man. So he hears you, homie. He's listening tonight. He's out there.
Yeah,
shout out to the
I was fucking with that joint heavy back in the day. Like, it's crazy because one of my cars had got broken into years ago, and I lost the CD. And because it's so rare, like, I can't find it, and I've been looking for it forever. So eventually somebody going to have it up on eBay or something where I'll be able to replace it. But, yeah, I used to fool with that thing heavy. Like, people didn't even know about it, like, kind of in my area. I had to kind of put a few people on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, man, this shit is connected so quick and all the shit easy involved. It's all kind of shit involved in this. Y'all need to listen to this.
Yes, sir. A lot of history there. He's listening as well. What I'll try to do is get at Tweed, man, see if we can get you a personal CD sent to you, man. I'm sure Tweed can make that happen for you.
Man, that'd be huge, man. I still own over 5,000 CDs.
Hey, we gotta keep a hold of that, man, because it's almost, the CDs are like LPs now. They're almost obsolete, man. But if you got that collection, you know what I mean? It's a beautiful thing, man.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's just like the MP3 is cool because you can carry so much in a small device, but they also compress that you lose a lot of the music. And me being an engineer and producer, like, I know the difference. Like, that shit is night and day. So, like, I got to hear WAV file or FLAC files. I can't deal with MP3s. And I only can listen to, like, lossless quality.
Right. I got you.
Yeah, it's just what it is. So I still go buy new stuff, or I'll get it downloaded and convert it to WAV and pull it back out and all the stuff so I can listen to it. But anyway, enough of that trash.
Right.
What's going on, man? What we doing? Well, let's talk about it. Let's get it moving.
Hey, man, let's talk about it tonight, man. Let's get into it. Drawz, first take us back, man. First, tell me personally how you got the name Big Drawz, man. You know what I mean?
Okay, so my partner Marcus from high school gave me that name. It happened in a high school. We was playing basketball, and the shorts came down. Yo, that's how it happened. That's how it happened.
Okay.
Real life. And that was the same. It was the same.
Okay.
Right, and it was the same time as the Niggas for Life album. The NWA was popping.
Right.
And CPO
said on the CPO.
Yeah. Mr. Big Drawz,
Big
right?
Drawz.
And I told
you're
right, and me and CPO was popping, we was going back and forth on social media, and I was like, bro, in kind of a twisted way, you gave me my name, bro, and I explained him the whole shit. And he was cracking up about it. But so now we chat here and there on social, but yep. The basketball shorts came down, there was boxes everywhere, and Drawz, and then Big Drawz. That's how it happened.
That's right. Hey, also shout out to CPO. I'm glad you shouted out CPO. That's my guy, man. And one of my first guests I had on here when I started the show years ago, man. That's my guy right there. So shout out to CPO out there, man. If you're listening, much love, bro.
Boss Hog, man.
Yeah, man. The Boss Hog, man. Definitely a legend, man. Definitely a legend. But let's get into it, man. Take us back to back in the days, man, when everything got started for you, production and all. I know you started in EPA, and then you went to Frisco and all that. But give us a little bit of backstory, man, of how Big Drawz got his thing started.
I mean, basically, I'm from the city, and my mom's side of the family, they're all in Los Angeles, East Palo Alto, and Louisiana, and my dad's family is all in Frisco, and in that part where Tennessee, Georgia, and Alabama all touch, they in all three of them states in like a 200-mile radius. So basically, I was in Frisco my whole life, but then when my father and mom broke up or whatever, she moved back down to Palo Alto with her family, East Palo Alto. And my sister went with her. And, like, my little sister was kind of my running mate when we was, like, children. And after a while, I was, like, I was going through that, like, only kid syndrome shit. So I wanted to go be back around my sister. So I moved down there. And in doing so, I was down there for middle school. And we had a teacher at the middle school. And dude's name was Mr. Julian. At Menlo Oaks in East Palo Alto, Menlo Park area, East Menlo Park. And dude used to bring the old school big video cameras in with the VHS tapes. You remember those? Dude used to bring he used to bring those in. And he would film, and we had like this little, like, it was some dudes in the class, and they was doing like this like kind of improv comedy stuff, and some of it was funny. And back then, me and Band-Aid and Scoop from Hood Stars, along with my partner Sleeves and this other cat named Mike and this other cat named Fred, we were all together, and there was this little group we formed called the YGB, and that was like youngsters getting busy. And we used to like do rap songs all the time, but it was in mixtape fashion. Like, we used to buy like cassette singles and, you know what I'm saying, and just rap over the instrumentals and sell them at school and stuff like that and perform them at lunch and all that kind of shit. So, like, that's kind of what got it going.
Right.
And then I moved back to the city in high school, and at that time I was hanging, like, when I first got back to the city, I was dealing with the culture shock because I was gone down in Palo Alto, and when I came back, so much had changed because, you know, that like the 90s and the end of the 80s, you know, like the town and the city was like, it was warring, you know what I mean? It was just funk everywhere. So, like, being at the age now where it actually is affecting me, you know what I'm saying? Like, I had to kind of figure out how to maneuver. And I had an older cousin that was doing a lot of DJing, was well known, so I was hanging out with him for a while, and then I learned how to do that. So I started kind of doing parties, and then we had a family reunion, and they asked me to DJ that, and then I met James Mack at the family reunion, and that's like my real cousin. That's not no like street talk. Like, James Mack is my cousin. And he came up, he was like, yo, you got some instrumentals? So we popping them on, I'm popping them on and scratching them and doing all the shit, and then he's rapping. And then, you know, we kept in touch. And then one summer he hit me. He was like, man, I'm staying, I'm not too far from where you staying. I'm going to be out here all summer. So he started coming by the house, and then I had gotten one of them old school Emax keyboards from my cousin in the drum machine. And I started making my first stuff, and then we would and that was sample time was 4 seconds back then. And we would just make, and you would have to speed it up hella fast to get more time, and you could slow it down once you got the loop done, right, all the shit, right? So we went through all that. And we was going to this dude named T Super's studio. He had the 8-track. And then I was able to get a 4-track, and we just started making songs, really. And my older brother, his best friend, was one of the dudes in IMP, Show Enough Kill, who passed away. And they were best, they were like brothers. And Cougnut was always over the house, over my brothers. So that's how I met Cougnut.
Right.
And, from being a fan first, what I'm saying, now all of a sudden I'm around this dude every day. And it's like, you know what I'm saying, it was crazy. But I would play him the songs that James Mack and I were making. And he was like, yeah, it's cool. Y'all got to do some more work. And then sometimes he'd be like, that shit was weak. The bar was heavy high immediately. He's like, that shit, he didn't pull no punches. He's like, that shit weak. Make another one. I was like, damn. So
right, he
stomped us out a couple times. Go ahead. Oh, you said pushing? I'm sorry.
No, I was saying he's pushing you. Yeah. He's pushing you.
Yeah.
Go harder.
Definitely. So then we did these 2, and one of them was called Our Guys GAME, and then the other one was called Something Smooth. And when he heard those 2, he was like, yo, he's like, come see me next week. And that's when I got the number and everything. Here's my house number. I always had the pager, but here's my house number. Come see me next week. And I'm going to take you with me to the studio. And he took me to the studio. And that's when he introduced me to TC. And that's when they was doing, it was right at the end of Bankroll Studios. So I don't know, right after they did the little maxi single with the M-Dogs kicking it and Listen and all that stuff on there. R.I.P and Stings and all them fresh. But that's when I met T. And then maybe 2 months after that, he introduced me to Enhancer. So basically, I was just sitting around being a Padawan, like an understudy, hella heavy on some intern shit, just learning and watching, asking questions. I wasn't permitted to touch anything for I don't know, about a year. I really had to earn my due, you know what I mean? It was plug this in, hand me that type shit, but that was it. And then, but Enhancer was so technical, he would show me shit one time and then ask me 10 minutes later, you remember what I showed you? What did I do? Do it. And if I didn't remember, he'd get my ass, and then when I did, and then he would give me another responsibility. So, I earned my way to working in his studio to the point where I would just go in there, and he would turn everything on and just get out the way after a while, you know what I'm saying? So, it was crazy, you know what I mean? I really had to learn everything. But,
hands on.
It was crazy. I could always hear stuff. I always had musical ideas. Since I was a kid, I used to bang on stuff and make noise. Ever since I could remember, I was always kind of acute to it.
Right.
So it just kind of, life just kind of pushed me that way, really. It wasn't it wasn't oh, I want to be rich and be a rapper like how shit is now. It had nothing to do with that. It was just I was tuned to it. I loved it. I wanted to be a part of that. And I think it was 88 or 89. I was maybe 13, I think, or 14. And my cousin took me to Shoreline Amphitheater to see, it was Aerosmith, Run DMC, the Beastie Boys, and NWA. And I think Too Short was opening for Easy. And that night was the night I said, I want to do that shit right there. That night.
Wow, Aerosmith was on the bill too?
Yeah, because they was doing Walk This Way.
Right,
they just, They came out and did 2 of their songs, and then okay, it was I believe it was Short first, and then it was like NWA because it was like right when NWA was cracking. You know what I'm saying? And then it went to the Beasties, and then Aerosmith came in after the Beasties, and they did 2 of their songs, and then right when they went into Walk This Way, they did it with Run DMC to open the show, and then after they did Walk This Way, they left, and then Run DMC rocks for damn near 45 minutes.
Right.
It was like the dopest shit I had ever seen. You feel me? At that time, I was like, yep, I'm fucking with this. You know what I'm saying? It's like, this is what I want.
Right.
And that really kind of like propelled it. Like that pushed me, I believe. And it just started going after that. And then like after I got like my chops in the studios or whatever, I hit James and I'm like, yo, I'm in the big studio now. Like, let's try to make like a real song, you know what I'm saying, and see what's up instead of, you know, all these little ones we have been doing at the smaller places. I mean, no disrespect to them because all those places helped me, but it was like I wanted to go bigger. I wanted to do something I felt was real, and there was stuff happening around, you know, being able to be in the sessions of the Cougnuts and the Totally Insanes and the fucking RBLs and the 11-5s and, you know, all these different people being around that shit. Like, yeah, it was feeding me. Like, we had to try. Like, I wanted to try. And
right.
Really, it was just about us making, like, just some songs to see if we could just do it just to stand amongst them, and it was so crazy because it was so slow, and then all of a sudden it just hit like the first, I don't know, 10 days or so, it was nothing, and then like, boom, 10,000, then boom, another 5, and boom, like it was just going crazy for a minute, and I was like, what the fuck, like, and people are calling my house because I didn't know no better. We were young, like we didn't. Like, during that time, everybody was going through SMG, the Solar Music Group, to get their stuff put out, or everybody with St. Charles and them, or everybody was signed to Intermediate as far as the Bay Area was concerned. I think the only people that had their own shit at that time was JT and them with the Get Low. The Click had their own shit with, you know, the Sick With It, and then I think Mac Dre and them with the Young Black Brother with Kyrie and all that shit, I think they were the only people that had their own shit. So, like, we was trying to follow their blueprint. We wanted our own shit. We didn't want to sign to nobody. So, me and my brother and my cousin formed Felony. And, like I said, we didn't know. We was learning on the fly. So, I fucked up and put, like, the house number on there for booking and info, you know. So, like, the phone at the house was just retarded.
Blowing up.
Right. And it's like my regular number, like, oh shit, I gotta fix this, you know what I mean? Like, I just didn't know. I mean, we like 17, 18, and 19, you know what I mean? Literally those ages, all three of us together.
Right.
So, like, you know, it's just, we just learning on the fly, like, to the letter. You know what I'm saying? So it just kind of happened that way. And we started getting shows and stuff and going different places, and it was crazy because we weren't prepared. You know what I'm saying? Because we was really on some hood shit, and it just reached to other people some kind of way, just off of like small promotion, word of mouth. You know what I mean? And it just kind of reached.
Right.
Like, fuck, Arizona, Montana, Idaho, fucking Denver, like, oh, what the fuck are we doing in Montana? You know what I'm saying? Like, it was crazy. And, so, yeah, it kind of, you know, took off on its own. And it was so crazy because at the time, like, as we were working on the album, James Mack bought a dude named John with him. And that was Fetty, the dude that's on the record, on the album. And they did the Nothing But a Player song together, and we all saw like they had this musical chemistry, man, those two together. Like when they would sit down and write together, it was just crazy because they literally interacted as they wrote their own parts. This is what I'm saying now, okay, so then I'm going to say this. You know what I'm saying? It was like they really built that shit, and it was dope. So we had the great idea of incorporating dude into the group because originally it was just going to be James Mack and myself. So we incorporated him in. And once I seen their chemistry, I fell back. Like, nah, I'm going to stay over here and fuck with the music because, like, they thing is so nice. Like, mine would sound forced because I don't have what they have with each other, and it was organic, so I didn't want to ruin that. I saw that, you know, early. Me, my brother, we saw that. So I fell back and let them rock it, you know what I'm saying? But it was crazy because musically they're beautiful. Personality-wise, they clash. So they were, like, clashing throughout the whole, like, last quarter of making the album. And there was a big separation, like, right at the fucking end, like 2 weeks before we go into print. So now the group is dismembered before the album even hits the street. So the album hits the street, is doing well, we're getting shows, but it's only two of us. You know what I'm saying? And people want to know where's the other guy, you know what I mean? And, you know, there was a couple of times where I had to do his parts and things like that. So we definitely had our share of paying dues, so to speak. But James had bought Dante around. That was the guy who filled in later. Lugs, he wound up staying. And then they started doing other little songs after that we added to the show because he's actually on the To The Face song, the Weed song with Spice One on it on the Ounce Game album. So he knew all this stuff because he was good friends with him, so it was easy to incorporate that because he already knew the stuff. So now I can fall back again, let them run that, and I can get back to all the technical, you know what I mean? So that's my comfort area. So I fell back and let them run that. So basically, I mean, that's initially how it happened, and after that, it kind of morphed. I mean, once we got booked across seas on a tour opening for LL and MC Light out there in Germany. And that was like the craziest shit ever because you going from being in nightclubs, you know, 500 maybe 1,000 people tops. Now all of a sudden it's 27,000. Like that's a whole nother ball game. You know what I'm saying? Right. Sound checks different. Everything's different. We eating at certain times. We on per diems. We on buses. We doing in stores. I mean, like it was a different tweak being with them. Like it was. We were all learning so much at the time. We like grew within it as it went. So that kind of opened the door for us for international stuff. So like, honestly, even now to this day, it's 23 years later, 24 years later, 23 years later, and the fucking like rest of the world, Switzerland and Japan and all these different places, Finland and Norway, all these places, they email and contact and want that record, and we still selling that record. We sell that record all year, every year. It just doesn't stop. It's crazy to have been like never been together. You know what I mean, so to speak. Yeah. And it's still like requested, and it's crazy because if we don't have any kind of circulating, then you see them up at, you know, eBay, 200, 300. Like the highest I ever seen the record was like $400 at one point. And as soon as I seen that, I reprinted because I don't want, like, I don't knock anybody's hustle. We all got to eat, you know what I'm saying? But like, nah, man, you're not going to do that to our fans. Like, whatever fans we got, I don't care if it's 5 of them or 5,000 or 10,000, whatever. Nah, we got to put some more back out here. Because it just didn't make sense. Like, when I seen that, I was like, well, then it's obviously it's some sort of demand. That was like the first time that I noticed it, because I kind of let it die down after about 99. I stopped paying attention because I was working on the Totally Insane album and then the Lockdown, and like I was doing work with Foog at the time, and so many other people here at home that I was just busy. So I really wasn't tripping.
Right.
And then, like the fan mail was coming in because we actually had a, like P.O. box and fan mail address. So stuff was coming in. Like I literally have letters and stuff in this big envelope. And it was a trip. So it was just crazy. So we keep trying to keep it circulated. I think we just did a deal like a little while ago, a couple months ago, for a reprint limited edition, a numbered run of it on actual vinyl that's supposed to come out in Italy. So we got that, and then another cat out of France hit me and wanted to do that, and then a dude out of Japan did something with us for like $1,000. I mean, it's like it's crazy everywhere but here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's
everybody a rapper here, so it's hard to have
more. Right.
Yeah, and then like here, everybody's a fucking rapper. So where are the fans? It's like it's just so saturated.
More rappers than fans now, especially for that music. Let me ask you this: you spoke about all of these things now, the reprints and bookings and all that. How was your what kind of deal did you guys have back then, or did you have a deal? Who did you when it first kicked off? What type of deal did you guys have to make everything happen, even to now, where you have control or receive assets from your music?
So what happened was we actually hired street teams. You remember back then you can get street teams to go do promotion for you, for $1,000, $800, $500, like, and they actually did the work, which was cool in the golden era. You know what I'm saying? So like we did that. And when we started seeking distribution, one of my best friend's cousin had the label Buck 50, which put out Quinn's first record, The Young Baby Boy. That's Steve, my Uncle Roy, my brother, and my cousin Gav, like all them helped put out Quinn's first album. And they had, they already had a barcode an account, with the distributor. Mm-hmm. So that's why the Buck 50 logo is actually on the album next to ours, because we use their account to get it into distribution. But like we didn't do anything exclusive because we wanted to control everything and be free. We understood that already because again, we had like Coog telling us stuff, like don't sign no deals, unless it's a major deal. And back then everybody wanted to make a deal. So like they was like, don't sign with none of the local stuff, do it yourself. So we kind of listened and learned from their mistakes. And when you got that knowledge of that wealth of knowledge around, and basically a well of it at any time, being around all these different dudes who were currently working, you could ask questions. So we were able to tap into that and have the right information, or at least better information than most people had at that early stage of being in the game, so to speak. So we were able just to get, we got some to City Hall over there, Walter, and then some at the Music People, which was in a minute at that time. And then the rest of that shit, I just drove all over the state. Like, I mean, literally from San Diego to fucking Eureka, just doing consignment, dropping them off.
All right.
And going back and getting the checks, 60, 90 days, going and picking them up.
Right.
Like,
let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Tell us, man, a little bit of history about the legend of the homie Cougnut, rest in peace. How you connected with him and just everything about him, because he's a legend, and a lot of times it doesn't get spoken about, but I know, like you said, even before you worked with him, you were a fan of him and all the things he's done, man. Let us know a little bit about him, man.
Like, I don't even know where to begin, because dude was like so instrumental in us in a lot of ways. But like he was like I mean, there's a lot of people in the city that helped push like San Francisco rap, And I believe, from what I mean, I may be a little off. I think like dudes like Black C and Fote and them, because they older than me, they'll know a little more than I will. Like who probably was first. But like I mean, like the Budweiser and Drawz had a little tape that we all was fucking with early in the game before everybody started coming out. But that was after like I'm Rolling the Scandalous by Coog, and then Fote did the rapping Fote stuff, because he was off that that hype. He and Too Short, they did that joint too, so he was kind of popping at the time. But like underneath them, the shoulders that was being stood on was really like it was Budweiser and Drawz. It was out of Sunnydale was Bill. What was Bill's name? Creeper. And then the Down and Dirty records. What was the group called? The Down and Dirty Hustlers. Right. The album's called Panty Scene. That was Sunnydale. And then you had, of course, like JT and Quinn and the G-Lew stuff and Filmo. But then Huey MC was there too. So it was kind of buzzing at that time. It was a lot of people. And Fly Mar and so on, like all these people didn't get their just due. Like it seemed like Cougnut, Fote, RBL, JT and Quinn, I always kind of put them together because they made the biggest impact when they were together, opposed to when they were separate.
Right.
Who else am I missing? Coog and the IMP, Cell was involved. Selsky had his thing going too. Like it was just so much going on at the time. Like it was popping, but it was crazy because like Coog was like the flag. Like he waved the flag, and I don't think like people really understand unless you go back and look. Like everybody likes to rep where they from, but he yelled the city first, then where he was from. He was like Frisco, then Lakeview. You know what I mean? Just like how 40 does, like Bay Area, then Vallejo, then Magazine. You know what I'm saying? Like he made the region bigger, like that kind of stuff.
Right.
And he made it cool to be a Frisco rapper. He the one that stuck his chest out and paid the dues and had to fight everywhere he went first. You know what I'm saying? For the rest of us to really like get our way on. Because I mean, honestly, if you was a San Francisco rapper in any fashion out on that road, everybody wanted to test you because of the stigma of the gay shit. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
We was always getting tested on the road. Everybody fought all the time. At shows, after shows, there was always stories when we got home. Like everywhere we went, outside of California. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it was crazy. So, But yeah, he waved that flag. And what's crazy is like, if you go look him up, it's like IMP has like 2 actual albums and I think 3 EPs or maxi singles. But there was a 2 or 3 year period, and anybody can research this. I would say it was from about 92 to 95 until they made their album. And when they made the second album, the Illmatic Players, the one with Candy Paint with Shining Star and all those on it. But that period of time, he had no album out, and he was on everything that came out of the Bay. Like, he literally lived off of selling verses. It was, like, weekly. No lie. Like, I mean, I was watching this shit happen. You know what I'm saying? The man's income was selling fucking verses, and it was so heavy. Like, he literally was on everything that came out at that time. All of the compilations, everybody's album, no matter where they were from, Sacramento, Oakland, Vallejo, look it up. He was there. You know what I'm saying? It was crazy. But I think the reason that he and Mr. C from RBL and Hitman and them, the reason that their stuff isn't like as prevalent as the Jack thing and the Mac Dre thing is because social media wasn't there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? If social media was there, everybody would have pushed it and everybody would know. but it wasn't around at the time, that he passed and they passed. So, it was just social media and .com really just popped when Mac Dre when Mac Dre passed. So, like, it was everything was there for you to see. So I think that has a lot to do with why people aren't educated and don't know. But
yeah, because you hear the name. A lot of people, if you're outside of California, excuse me, you hear the name, but you don't know a lot of the history, especially since he passed away. But you hear the name a lot, and you hear the respect there, and everybody talks about him. And it's just it's almost like a myth or a legend, with his name, So a lot of people don't get to hear the stories or know the person per se personally. You know what I mean? So I'm glad that you can be here and speak about the homie.
Well, I'll say it like this. I mean, to really just put a cap on who he was and what he was to Northern California music. All of these dudes that come from the golden era that had integral parts in putting the bricks in of this music thing here at home, and that's anybody. I'm saying anybody. I'm saying 40, Sivo, Short, anybody out the city, Delinquents, Young Mouth, whoever, anybody you want to name. They all knew him, and they all fucked with him. He had love. He could go anywhere. I used to go with him. Right. That's how I know the people I know was being around dude. You know what I mean? He and other people. Right. But and then like fucking the illest shit was the craziest thing was the Tupac. Like the Tupac shit is so crazy because Tupac, obviously has well publicized relationships, with Rich and Spice and Chico. And Spice One. But like that dude, he fucked with Cougnut. Like you can find a lot of pictures of him and them together at parties and things like that. When he was around, he would literally call, and if he couldn't get a hold of him, he had Baldhead Rick's number from UNLV, and he would call over there looking for dude. Like, I mean, the shit is crazy. Like I know at least 30 people that can cooperate everything I'm telling you right there. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
Right.
They fucked with him because they fucked with each other. And that documentary movie, I forget the name of the Tupac movie, the first one that came out. It was like in his own words. I forget what it was called. The one where he was speaking the whole time and it had all the clips behind it. When I was in the theater.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you watch that
shit.
again, Coog is all in that thing, man. I got it here. I just got the name of it right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, Coog is all in that thing. Like if you go watch it, you see him in there with him.
Right. That's crazy. Man, that's a lot of history there. Rest in peace to the homie Nut again, man. Like I said, we've had RBL on here, we've had Insane and Delinquents, and everybody always pays homage to Cougnut and gives them much respect. And like I said, it's just like the people that don't know just hear the name and they don't get to know the person or know really the history since he's been passed so long. You know what I mean? And we're in this new age. So I just love to get people like you on here that can speak about it, man, and just give them some respect. You know what I mean? Because the people need to know, what he meant and what he stood for and the impact that he had, on the Bay and a lot of the earlier artists that came out, So it's a beautiful thing, man, that we get to hear this for sure.
Man, the irony of it, though, the crazy part was the day of his funeral was the same day as 9/11, literally. Like, we getting ready for the funeral and the planes are hitting the tower. You know what I'm saying? Literally.
Right.
But what makes it even crazier, so you have that, and let's say that didn't happen. Let's say he didn't pass away. That morning, the morning that his actual funeral was, they were supposed to drive down to L.A. and before Death Row had got all fucked up and shit, it was supposed to be a Death Row Bay type of thing, and he was gonna be able to distribute all his music through Death Row, but remain with all his control, though. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just distributed
Right.
through there.
Wow.
And you would have been able to, like, put some shit together up top, up here. So it could have been,
right.
You know, it had potential to be something, you know, beautiful, but
let me ask you
things
this.
happen.
Let me ask you this. Speaking on Death Row, was he able to, because, you know, when Pac came out of jail and he got with Death Row, he made sure that he included a lot of Bay people on the All Eyes on Me album, you know, Rich and 40 and the Click and Forte and Drew Down, you know.
Drew Down got on there too,
yeah. Was not able to connect with Pac at that time?
Well, I think if I remember right at the actual time of that, like that was right when, because that was 96 when the album came out. So it was like the end of 95 into early 96. And at that time, I believe it was scheduling because they was working on the Illmatic Players album. And then plus Nut had went to jail for a little while too, so that kind of fucked that off. I believe he would have been on there.
Okay.
But I think
just want clarity on that. Why he wasn't on there.
I think Rob V can probably clear that up better than me exactly, like the exact timeline. I mean, that was a while ago, but I'm pretty sure they was doing a record and he had sat down for a little too. So I think that ultimately is what kept that from happening. Okay.
But cool.
His funeral. His funeral though, like Suge Knight and Master P, like sent flowers and money and everything, like crazy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know you guys got down with P as well. I wanted to ask you about that. Hooking up with P earlier because you know you had some songs with P and Nut and what impact did P have early on? I know he was in the Bay before he took off and was doing his thing there. What influence or impact did P have with you guys early on?
I didn't have no actual relationship with P, so I can't really speak on that. But, you know, on the outside looking in and just kind of being around, you know, like Herm Lewis kind of started that compilation thing.
Okay.
With the Trying to Survive in the Ghetto, and like once that thing happened and went big, then everybody started making them. Like that's honestly who started that. And P was smart enough to go bigger and hit all of the cities, because all of the first comps were like city comps. It was like the Frisco one, the Oakland one, the Vallejo one, the Sac one. You know what I'm saying? The Richmond one. That's what was happening.
Right.
And P had the sight to say, well, shit, I'm going to go get everybody. And when he did that shit blew up, and, you know, he got his deal, and the rest is history. I mean, essentially, that's what happened. Like, no cap, that's pretty much what happened. Because, I mean, in the Bay, like, everybody that's in music in the Bay pretty much know each other. It's kind of like a fraternity, for real. Like, everybody know each other because everybody been booked with each other at different times. Like, everybody know each other. When dudes see each other, it's always, you know, hey, what's up? How everybody been? You know, it's always like that. Like, it's like, yeah, maybe everybody don't have, like, big relationships and ain't best friends, but everybody has done work with each other. It's kind of like you are familiar with everybody because you know everybody.
Right.
But, yeah, I think he saw, you know, he just saw a bigger picture and put that shit in motion. I mean, I respect it at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Like, he did that shit. Like, I mean, I can't.
I asked everybody this.
I
asked everybody this that's on the show, RBL, you know, everybody that was involved in that situation and had interactions with P. And like you said, you didn't really have a personal relationship. But what did you think about Master P, when he took off and you know, because he started in the Bay, but he, like you said, he had a bigger picture of what he wanted to do. But he started in the Bay, but then took his thing, No Limit, and went back home to the South and kicked it off and became real big. And you know the rest is history. But what do you feel about P's impact overall? You know what I mean? And his dealings with the Bay is because he was influenced from the Bay, pretty much.
Right.
He kicked the whole independent thing off. What he did.
He definitely got his game here. You know what I mean? I mean, that's for sure. But, like, I don't know. I'm not really diplomatic. I kind of speak from the cuff, and sometimes that shit get me in trouble. You feel me? But like, I mean, I see it from both sides, so I really can't fault him. It's like he learned everything he learned here, but he put home on. I mean, that's like if you or I moved somewhere else and learned some shit and went home and applied it. The only part I guess that's sketchy, the only things that are sketchy, in my opinion, are the ice cream man thing, because we all know that shit is Yuck Mouth and Drew Down and some shit. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
Sorry, that's where it was.
And that's why I know started a lot of shit. I think that's what started the disconnect with a lot of people, where the hate came or whatever, disconnect from the Bay, because he put out that song and then, like you said, I guess didn't give proper respect, because I know him and the Loonies were going back and forth and all of that, and that started a whole bunch of friction and all of that, but
and the Richmond cats,
I don't know.
Too, the Richmond cats, because I don't, that true shit that he put out when he got big, is what he and his brothers, he and Silk, right? But originally the true was Richmond, the Real Untouchables. That was like a big group. That was a bunch of them. All the Richmond
I didn't know that.
Together. Yeah, that's what true was. The Real Untouchables. That's what it meant. They put out it's an old album you can find.
So P, no disrespect when I say this, but P has a history of a lot of people say taking things and doing his own thing with it, but it came from somewhere else. P. I mean, no disrespect to P, but it's a history of this thing, like from the Ice Cream Man to the True, which I did not know, to even, what he did, kind of took the Tupac thing and ran with it, So, but again, he had a bigger plan and it worked, But I'm seeing a history of this type of thing with P and what he did, Like I said, no disrespect again, but P, I guess, just was just thinking on a bigger level and wanted to do different things and took different pieces. I just wish that, like you said, people were acknowledged about this, because I didn't even know about the True thing. I thought that was his, his thing. I didn't know that part.
Yeah, man, it was crazy. Like, I mean, it's for real though. Like, it really happened like that. The TRU was literally the Richmond cast, the Real Untouchables. Like, we all, because we fucked with it here. You know what I'm saying? We listened to some of it. We was fucking with that shit. Like, everybody was listening to everybody's music at that time, because it was the new thing. The Bay had just really started cranking, so everybody was in tune with everybody. You know what I'm saying? And it fucked me up. It really fucked me up the first time I saw it. Like, I was hearing rumblings of people not, just rumblings of shit people were saying and little things I was hearing and seeing. And then when No Limit went big, and then I seen this big promotion for TRU, I was like, oh shit, Richmond's finna be on. Like, I was like, ooh. And then when I seen him, it was just him seeing Silk. I was like, oh, you know what I'm saying? I was like, this is gonna be ugly. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. It was
so how long did it take for that to blow over? Well, like, I know, I remember that time. It was a big disconnect. A lot of the Bay was not happy with P, and it was a lot of diss tracks. But at that time, P took off so big, he didn't really have to worry about it. But how long did it take for that to blow over and P to get back? Because I'm sure a lot of people weren't happy with not only the True thing, the Ice Cream Man, a lot of stuff that a lot of outside people didn't know that was going on, because P was so big, a lot of people didn't know about all this. But how long did it take for the Bay to, to get over all of that and have love for P again or whatever, or if it ever happened? A lot of people just don't know all of this.
I mean, from where I stand and who I know and what I've seen, it was more or less on a person-to-person basis. So it wasn't really no timeline. Like, whoever wasn't tripping, and whoever was, either some of them let it go, or maybe some of them had private conversations and squashed it. Because I know King George was still out here pushing when he left. You know what I'm saying? He was still flying the tank. Like, King George was trying to push it hard.
But I know P came back and did the what was it, the Bad Boys and the Bay.
The
Bay,
second one.
He did a lot of more. Yeah. So I'm sure he came back and reached out, but you know, I don't know how all of that took place and people were happy, whatnot, or they just got paid and were cool with it, or just it blew over because you know P came back later and did a lot of stuff with the Bay, but a lot of people don't know about this timeline, so I'm just trying to figure all that out.
Yeah, I mean, from what I seen, it was individual shit. It wasn't like the whole Bay was like, okay, you cool now. Like, you know, it was individual. Some people didn't really trip, and some people held on to it longer. It was different for everybody that had any feelings towards him in any fashion. Some people didn't like it because you know, I'm more tapped into the Frisco guys. That's where I'm from, and like all my guys are like, man, everything cool. Like he took care of us. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? So like,
right.
You know, it's different politics and different demographics. So from what I seen, it was really on a person to person basis. It wasn't like there was just a time where he was no fly zone or no shit like that. Maybe with certain people, but not like, oh, they was like, fuck P. I didn't see that happen. It was more like who was directly involved in said situation. You know what I'm saying? So, like he and the Louis thing and then the Richmond thing.
Right, and then on top of that, around this time, you know, when P took off, the Bay took off at the same time. The Bay, that's when really 94, 95, 96, the Bay really took off in its own right, where I'm sure it wasn't even a problem or a situation because the Bay now took off and did their thing, beginning with the Loonies, and you know you already had Short and 40, but the Bay really took off in those years. So, you know, I'm sure it was all good.
If you really like, if you know the roots of it, like that was just the springboard for him because it was already happening. It wasn't like P blew and then the Bay blew. No, it was already happening. You know, like 40 was like the first person that got like some millions, you know what I'm saying? I think he got like 4.5 or some shit like that, you know what I mean? Like, like, you know, it's like that shit was already starting to happen, you know what I mean? And it was like after him, then, you know, it was Oakland, and then it was kind of looking over this way because, you know, Forte had the single, and then, you know, RBL did that shit that, well, let's say it correctly. RBL and 11-5 did that shit that nobody did in the whole Bay, and I don't care who get mad because all you got to do is go to SoundScan and that'll be the end of the argument. But like, no independent rap groups sold more than those guys. I don't care who you get, because I mean, like, no disrespect, I'm saying like the Loonies and them sold more records overall, and then 3 times sold their records and stuff too. But you got to understand, like, their record was out and it got picked up while their record was out. So now you got a major push. These guys remained independent, did 200-something thousand. 11-5 followed him up with 100-something thousand. You know what I'm saying?
And Forte,
like,
I believe
like nobody
Forte
else did that shit.
And Forte went gold, I believe,
single.
in 96.
Yeah, he got a gold single.
The album went gold too, I think.
The single did. The single went gold.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, but still,
Forte.
you know, it's like,
and everybody, I'm glad we got some clarity on that.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, it's like everybody played their part. You know what I'm saying? And it was a gold mine at the time. Everybody was doing good, and the bar was so heavy because it was really like 4 or 5 studios that everybody was working out of. So like, you be in there working, and you never know who walk in there to book their session, you know, or put a deposit down. So like, that was another way that everybody knew each other. So like, the bar was high. You hearing what's going on? Like, ooh, man, shit, we gotta scrap this and do something else. You know what I mean? You walk in there and hear it, like, ooh, they coming with it. You know, it was like, it wasn't. You had no choice. The bar was just too high. That's why everybody who really have the tags of, you know, classic and legend and all that kind of stuff, they're all kind of in the same box, even though it's levels within that box. You know who the real legends are opposed to people who just participated. Like, you know who the stars on the team are, then who else was just on the team, is what I'm saying.
Right.
And and there's no shame in that. You know, it's funny now that because everybody's older, it's like people are like throwing hella fluff on what they did because the people they talking to now wasn't here to see it. And it's like, man, if you did 5,000, 6,000, be proud of that. That's what you did. You were still part of it. You know what I'm saying? But dudes be like, I be looking online and social, just watching the lives take place sometime, and I'll be like, ooh, I don't know. You know what I mean? I know I was there for that. It didn't look like that. You know what I'm saying? Right. So it's crazy. You know, social is, I don't know. Social
it is what it is, man.
Yeah, but it's like it's built for everybody to lie. Ain't no other way to say it. It's just like everybody is showing you what their life really ain't for the most part. Because everybody wants to be seen so bad. So we fighting for attention. Like these followers is just fighting for attention.
Right, but that's what social does now. It gives everybody their own platform to do what they do and live their, you know, best life. It's almost like their own channel. Like you got social media is like a cable network now where everybody has their own channel. You know what I mean? And they can do what they want to do. So you know, it is what it is, man. It's a gift and a curse because, you know, the gift is we get a lot of stuff that we never would have got. You know, we get to hear from people and see a lot of things we never would have. But the curse is, like you said, we get a lot of bullshit with it as well. So it is what it is. But let me do this right here. Let me take a quick break and play a couple classics, man. Then I want to go to the phone lines because we got a lot of people checking in, man. I want to speak and holler at you and a lot of people that you work with. I see we got a lot of people in the queue. So let me take a quick break, come back, and go to the phone lines so we can get some love out here, man. You know what I mean? If you don't mind, bro. Hey, it's Westside Wednesdays, the G-Lew Show. We got the legendary Big Drawz up in here. The Bay Area Stand Up. It's a G-Lew Show sponsored by BTP Media Group, 93 Tweed FM Ism. And I got the lovely Miss Queen Jean with me. We'll be right back after this.
Hey, this is Queen Jean. What it do? It's that time for a fabulous Westside Wednesday vibe on the G-Lew Show. Sit back and enjoy the view where they doing it at. Peace.
What's up, motherfuckers? It's that nigga Cougnut. Keeping it real with my young niggas from 211, 415, and 510. And oh yeah, fuck you, Cali. Hey,
who's that nigga on your block with plots to rock on spots and Aerosmith? Since I get crazy with this folk fit, don't leave it. I got smoke with endo clips and ready for one to jump bad and show your ass nigga to find the Danny circles like candy, but had to keep my savviness. I'm lavish, bitch, so it's all about my cabbage pieces. 211 savage, so who's the baddest? You better ask Michael, who was I to the survival of the fit, and I'm the shit up in this rabbit and get serious when I spit. I pop out caliber, there's really no challenges since I'm hard as Chinese algebra. Don't ever try to fuck with a nigga with techno chops and game that pops. Sporting Nike socks filled with rocks, that's my jam. Not in your subwoofers, man, gang by the ounce, no doubt. That's what I'm pushing in out of the studios and straight into your ghettos. Pimpin' subliminal blows up for Yoda. Pop instrumentals when I rock your spot with the G-Lock out the T-top, leaving niggas definitely shell shocked like steel cock. You better not approach me. I'm the Barossi, I'm about to OZ. You be another dead homie, oh you don't know me. It's up at plus 19 the lead, but just like a head rush, keeping your mouth on straight hush. Say what you wanna or what you will, but when I'm going about that milligram, I'ma kill a hoe and a killer man on the other hand, you can't withstand.
211 nigga. California.
Man, I got spit. Some of the sickest shit you ever heard of. Talk about the dope gang, cocaine, money, and murder. Insane in the brain, try to maintain me in this do this game, and I bet J Smack the illest, the sickest nigga you never met. Straight from the projects of the SFC. When niggas stack dope, crack hoes and smoke Garcia. Vegas filled with native players, blaze up just because my folks don't give a fuck. So with you suckers, no love. Breakling's love for the slaughter, I'm far more hardcore than you niggas can see. Best believe, shut up, Alexa, test that ass a rest in peace. Cause them 211 niggas are the click full of soldier, high up doja, dig ditches for niggas like gophers. I'll get over if I don't know you. I'm a doing dirt and under pulling runners a motherfucking criminal. Is what I'm labeled. Mine stayed unstable. Anger build up like labels, make me bust with a 380. Shall be your undertaker, pulling capers and jacks. Got papers and stacks, players react quick to bust caps. And crack your mouth, whatever that shit come to task. Not gonna spend the rest of my days doing time at YA cautious, man. The purple one that washes like dishes. This is pimpness, they got time not to bitches. Coming up out they bitches, keep your distance, rather miss this player. With that hatred, I make rich and hits, spitting lyrics when I'm off that jank, bitch. Back, relax, let me bust one. 211, nigga. Get back, relax, let me bust one.
California.
Get back, relax, let me bust one.
Play haters.
Get back, relax, let me bust one. My destiny is acting celery, got me propelling, need up these drum beats. That time is ceasing till my ends meet. So niggas people don't work for the city, but I keep switching to push my creeping. I loot up with the chrome, play to Ruger, so who get approaching when I get the flow and this ferociousness. So with my mouth be focusing in, you best afford the bitch, cause I get flow quick. Just like a test pack of lyrics that your boyfriend knows the man, and I bet that bitch ain't Mac is a rude boy. With my nuts and I'm a drug quick to destroy a nigga. When I pull the trigger, it won't be a pretty picture. Let your ass up like an instant. No, this is point blank range. I'm the range, can't they smoking decks in my mind's blank. Flat out gangs, breaking the roof. Take your juice, representing the truth. We coming through what you gon' do when I let loose with my trade deuce. Cause Mr. Tickle, your spine with the pistol. Straight from for a nickel, back to known as Frisco.
Hold on, nigga.
What this nigga
you
want,
niggas
man?
ain't that tight, you know what I'm saying?
Whatever, nigga.
I bet you y'all can't freestyle for 20 of them.
Shit, nigga, we got flow.
Oh, for real, nigga? Well, we gonna bring the beat back up and test y'all.
Do that, nigga.
What's really going
Ain't
on.
that your motherfucking
so y'all
job?
gotta give me some right now.
Nigga, tear it off then, nigga. I know we finna spit some shit, nigga. Matter of fact, James Mack finna start off on this track. Nigga, James Mack is a nigga that can come off the dome. If you wanna flex, nigga, bet that ass will get swole when I throw from the shoulders. Nothing but a motherfucking soldier from Frisco. Gone off the dojo. Gone off that dojo is what you find me. Grinding on 980, don't give a fuck. Chucky couldn't fade me. I play this motherfucking rap game, cap game. Nigga, don't give a fuck about your name. I show no fame. Well, these niggas play the rap game, nigga, in that business. With it just some type of conspiracy about my motherfucking business, nigga. I got that sickness. Serving the sucker free streets, nigga. Ain't no loving me with some B. Ain't no loving you, ain't no loving the fight with no. That's where I tiptoe every day through the show. That's where we go. Don't give a fuck about your name, your game, and what you claim. Your aim is what the well from the 510 to 415, niggas doing it all the way live, nigga. Be on that grind from fucking 9 to 5, day and night. Niggas gotta get they fucking fatty, man. About these 211 niggas, I don't think y'all ready.
Y'all crazy as fuck.
Sounds get laid down on Westside Wednesdays, OG Sundays, Flashback Fridays. We're cruising with G-Lew, fabulous lowrider oldies. So just let me introduce myself. I'm Tweet Cadillac, baby. I drink up all the Hennessy you got on your shelf. We got to keep it fly, PI, and you know why.
What can I say? We parlay. days. Smooth operator, blazing Vegas, matching faders with players. Whole safer. I'd rather do it out for clever, meaning when no seeming, cannon gleaming, female be feeling just like Joe Techie. Cause parlay and left me, no testy, zesty, beeping every single weekend from Vallejo through the soul. Host page bros on that down low. We clown so it's easy getting round and round. These 5-10 same ham, so you know the code there, the area where players like they mail, bruh, is where I yell from. In those avenues, we laughing at fools, we playing cooler, then I choose. But it's a Vegas Friday, we mobbing sideways on these sideways. It's where you find me. Striking these lows, clown these lows, over the what? How they roll, longer than a new bow. You keep your pimpin' beat, you check your speech, and then release it to the sneakers. Snatch a couple freaks about the Caribbean. I get your bankrolls, I break your sankos. Ain't no honey, no thanks, so it's back to make the stack of some more A-top. Who riding outside, smashing by with my folks, hitting donuts, girlies, donuts when they see us speak my speech. Can't be deep, can't be weak, popping that freaks, nothing but cheeks is one I see on the hot day at the lake in Oakland. Who's be posting on they mountain bikes or when they course coasting round. Head to other towns, hitting malls, getting bras. Time not two G's, go to the movies, late night popping that coochie. But can't be rap saving, never saving, no thing hanging from my neck. That's escape how we just kick it on the set. Thanks to the bank, when I parlay up on the 80 and then one can fade me off the tank, a record sticking your name. We hear those bumpy ass strips with gas nips, attracts and kicks, stack bricks, cooling chicks, makes it cool for the listen hot side. On those dope ones, it's so much, so play like a ninja and shotgun. Cause in the bay we play for chicks and beats, no fun who don't know. Who say okay flows just like a soul, play a soul to the point that Drano couldn't slow it. In the bay we parlay, I Indonesia be my trip believer from the nigga and I'm in for one fever. Parlay.
It's the G-Lew Show. You know we about to put some women in the mix. It's your girl CMG from the Conscious Daughters. Let's go. You know what it is. It's a funky expedition, baby.
Hey, you're back live at the G-Lew Show, Westside Wednesdays, with my special guest, the legendary Big Drawz, man. Hey, we got a lot of callers out there. Shout out to the homegirl Aisha, who was just on that track right there. I want to bring her in as well. We have a lot of callers from the Bay tuning in. If you want to speak, press 1 so we can bring you in and give you some love out there, man. We got a lot of callers out there. If you want to speak, again, press 1. And, again, the call-in number is 914-803-4001. We want to shout out to our sponsors, again, BTP Media Group, 93.2 FM ISM, and Westside Car Club. Shout out to my homeboy Snow out there. And we also have the legendary Miss Queen Jean with us as well, tuning in. Let me go to the phone lines. 510, hello.
Hello.
Yo, what up, homie?
What's going on, man, with Big Drawz?
Wow, LA, what's up with you, man?
Yeah, man. I'm wondering if they was going to talk to the guy that no sizzle, you dig? Man, yeah, man. I'm glad to see you pushing the movement. Hey, you taught me something I didn't know. You know, I'm a rap fanatic, man, but I did not know that True was stole from the Richmond cat. I didn't know that. I didn't
know that shit either. He fucked me up too with that one, bro.
Yeah, and you know that's my wife. Hey, so Big Drawz is my manager. You know what I'm saying? And
right.
When he just said that right on the phone, I just was a shocker. It's a shocker, like, man, what's going on?
Yeah, man. Like if you like go research it and you research it and find the old like album artwork, you'll see it was a bunch of dudes. You know, it was TRU, the Real Untouchables. Richmond shit.
Wow. Yeah, that fucked me up too, Drawz.
Yeah, I got Diamond in the car, man. We've been listening, man. You know, I'm loving the interview. It's real informative. You know, and everything is fact. Everything is factual. You know.
Yeah, trying, man. That's all I care about are the facts. Like everything else is bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Just for the record, man, that's Batani on the phone, Armor Truck Music. You know what I'm talking about? I just want to put that out there.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah,
he got some hot stuff, man. Y'all take a listen to him. Check him out on YouTube and social and stuff. Like his videos got numbers and stuff. Like check him out. Like it's that grown up, that man music. You know what I'm talking about? Like grown up hip hop type shit, gangster shit, but like not ridiculous. You know what I mean? More authentic. Take a listen.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, I was just sending my love, man, to let you know what it's always here, man. You know.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Y'all be safe out there on the 900, man. Y'all be safe out there in the 900.
Be safe out there, bro. Much love, homie.
Yes, sir.
Hey, who was that?
Diamond and Solidwood, hard to say promo.
What's up with it?
What's up, homie?
Everybody out there. Yeah.
That's right. Much love. Thanks for tapping in with us.
100.
Much love. For sure. Hey, also I want to shout out to my bro CeeLo, man. He's on a road trip right now. On the road, man, but he's tuning in. My bro CeeLo, man. I love you, bro, man. Have a safe trip, man. And we got you over here. Shout out to CeeLo, man. I just want to shout out my bro, man, my big bro.
Shout out to
CeeLo.
Be safe out there.
Yeah, he said he's loving the show. He said much love to you, homie. He's enjoying the show, and he just wanted to send some love. Hey, also shout out to my homeboy Snow. Hey, Snow, if you out there, you want to speak? What up, Snow?
What's up with you, homie?
Another one like the other one.
Westside Car Club.
Yeah, what's good with you?
Oh,
hey,
man,
it's all love,
homie. Trying to keep it all rolling like everybody else. Showing the new how to do it, you know what I mean?
That's right. I'm digging the show and all the new info and stuff. You know, I'm peeping it all out, enjoying the show like always. Big props to you, G-Lew, Queen Jean, my homeboy Tweed sent me something real solid for my snow carries.
Oh yeah. Shout out to Tweed, man. I heard he sent you something real nice. That's what I was telling the homie Big Drawz, man. I'm gonna get with Tweed. He'll definitely send you a nice package, Drawz, man. Especially since you appreciate the PPC album, man. I'm gonna get Tweed to send you something in the mail, man. So we're gonna make that happen, man. But shout out to Tweed. He sent the homie Snow something, man, to put on his wall of fame, man. So shout out to Tweed Cadillac out there, man.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. It's a real solid dude, man. Real solid dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was on that shit heavy, man. Like I was really fucking with that album, like mainly, like it was different. You know what I'm saying? Him and Fat Ham, that shit was different at the time.
Yeah.
It was like the sugar-free before sugar-free shit. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, it was kind of like that.
Exactly.
The sugar-free before.
So I was on that shit heavy.
That's the best way to put it. That's the best way to put it, man.
It really is,
Yeah, it is. It is because they were the penthouse players, man. That's what it was.
They were some solid group, man. I was banging them all the time. Still banging them to this day.
Yeah. Some shit on that record. It was nice.
Much love, Snow. Thanks for tapping in with us, bro.
Man. That's why I appreciate it, man. Y'all keep up the good work, man. 3 times high for y'all, bro. West.
Hey, appreciate you.
Yeah.
Peace and love. Hey, anybody else out there the phone lines are lit up, man. If you want to speak, just press 1 and we'll bring you in because I don't know who's who. I thought the homegirl was out there, man. I wanted to bring her in, but I don't know her line. So anybody out there wants to speak, just press 1 and we'll bring you in. And I'm here. It's G-Lew. Shout out to Jeff Kwan. And we got Miss Queen Jean out there. Queen, is there anything you wanted to ask the homie? I know you just been getting the knowledge and just listening in, but anything you want to speak on, you have the floor.
Well, I just wanted to ask you, what year were you all in Germany?
Yeah, because exactly. Because I heard him say Germany. I know you were there too. So yeah, I wanted to touch on that earlier.
Let me see. I want to say it was 98, I think, or 99. It was one of them 2 years.
Oh, okay. I was there from 87 to 89, and I just know those Germans love our music.
Yeah, we were. Hey, they had us going through all of the U.S. Millicoms out there performing. We was in Schweinfurt and hella different places. You know what I mean? Through all the U.S. Millicoms.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah.
It was dope out there. They definitely showed us love. We didn't know that the clubs stay open 24 hours. We in the club, and that shit was crazy because it was like hella hot in there. I was like, man, I'm finna go outside and get some air.
24 hours?
Yeah, bro, dude. We got to the motherfucker at like 10 at night, and we drinking and people buying us drinks and shit. You know how time burn. You ain't tripping and everybody having a good time.
Right.
And it was hot, and I was like, man, I'm gonna go out and get some air. I go out, the sun come. I was like, nigga, the sun's coming up, blood. We got to go. We got to do a fucking in-store. Like, and they was like, what? And we start asking people. They're like, nah, you just come in whenever. People come in for lunch and, holy shit, we got to go.
Damn.
It was
the casino or some shit. That's how the casinos be. You be up in there gambling and you come out and be daylight.
Yeah, we was just
I
thinking, you know, we was just thinking we was just chilling until they, hey, last call type shit. All right, let's, try to get some chickies and get up out of here. But it was, the light was coming up like, nigga, there's sunlight outside, bro. We got to go. Like, it was crazy.
Hey, didn't it seem like their liquor was like a lot more potent than liquor in America out here in the States? Their liquor was like potent out there because they kept those dance floors.
You know what tripped me out too was like, when you went to like the American fast food joints out there, if you went to like McDonald's or Popeyes, anything like that, you didn't get soda with your combo. You got beer, yo. They asked you what kind of beer you want. Like, you get a burger fries and a beer, like literally.
Wow. Yeah, it was cool. Yeah, it was cool.
And it fucked us up because we went to McDonald's first. And when they offered the beer, we was like, oh, fuck that, let's leave. We was on some black shit, stereotype shit. We went over to Popeyes and got the chicken and beer. You dig what I'm talking about? Like, we was on that bullshit. We laughing. Like, man, we could have chicken and beer. Like, it was crazy. But, yeah, it was crazy. But I got turned on to the, what did they call it? I know I'm a butcher because it's been so long. I think it was like Pampas or something like that. Their version of like the French fry that came with that cheese.
Oh my God, with the mayonnaise.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Yep, you was there. You know.
They call them pump fries. Yeah, they were called pump fries.
Oh my God, yo, we was on that out there.
Yeah, those were good. Yeah, the pump fries. My children love those. Yes, indeed. Even their baked potatoes with their cheese and their garlic butter.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a good place to visit. It was a good place to live as well. It's so green and smooth out there. But it's a good place to for people who are tourists to go out there and just check it out. You don't have to go out there and live, but it's a great place to go check out because I thoroughly enjoyed it for my 2.5 years.
Hey, Gene, did you get a chance to go to Amsterdam while you were out there?
Oh, yeah. We went to Amsterdam. I went to Frankfurt. That's where I did most of my partying at, is in Frankfurt. But, yeah, Amsterdam was the place you can just go. It's been legal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
Frankfurt
just
was
go
crazy,
out there
though.
and they had their own little
nightlife.
Yeah, their nightlife is just off the chain. Yeah, but I loved it when we were out there. I spent so much time. I knew.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. My fault.
No, go ahead.
Nah, it was just crazy because, it's an old country, so to still see, like, cobblestone road, brick roads, and all the green, like you were saying, like, it was, it was a beautiful place to see. And then, like, to be out on the Autobahn, to go from here to go somewhere where it ain't no speed limit yet, we had a goddamn ball out.
That Autobahn was dangerous, right? But that was a dangerous place. I had a lot of friends who got killed on that Autobahn because they didn't, because it's curvy. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they're going around there because there is no speed limit. I drove it one time, and it was one time only. I said, I can't do this. I cannot rock with this Autobahn. I've been and killed myself. So I only drove it one time. But, yeah, it was when you were talking about the nightlife, that was just like off the chain. I was over there as a married woman, but I was I was doing too much because I was in them clubs because it was just so fun. And I was telling I told a friend of mine, you know, when you're working in the shopettes, on the military shopettes, and the soldiers coming, they be like, they used to call me Pepper out there because I used to wear my hair like salt and pepper. And they said, we haven't seen you in the club in a while. I said, now I know I'm spending too much time in the club when you're being missed. So I had to back myself up. I had to fall back.
G-Lew, check it out, though. At that time, right, American dollar was king. You feel me? So, like Dutch marks, it wasn't the euros and all that yet. They had the Dutch marks in Germany at that time, the mark money. And, like, it was ridiculous. Like, the U.S. dollar was so high in the exchange over there. Like, we was balling out of control over there. We in the bar, and the dude, like, he put the drinks up there, and I got all these, and then, you know, I think what the marks don't go paper till you get above 20, right? You have coins at 10, 15, and all that kind of shit. And he's like, 2 marks. And, you know, in our exchange, 2 marks is $2. So you getting like a fucking Long Island for $2, bro. We loaded. You feel me? Like, I'm throwing like 30 up there, like, keep them going every time we come. You know what I'm saying? Just run it.
Yeah.
Right. It was loaded out there.
Yeah, it was cool. Yeah.
I mean, so the drug game was crazy, too, because everything was available in them nightclubs out there. Like, it was just out in the open. That was the first time I seen that. Yeah, dudes just walk up to you, want pills, you want coke, like they just have it, like in their hand, like, hey, damn, this shit is real out here.
And I love their style of dressing too. I got into their style of dressing. I love that too. So it was a cool place. It was a good experience for me, you know, to go. Right. So I don't regret it at all. I kind of hate that I had came back to the States when I came back because I was doing hair. I was a hairstylist over there. And being a black hairstylist, you was making money because there's a lot of Africans that live over there. So you just but they were braiders. But as a hairstylist that did thermal work, I mean, you was making money. I was making money when I was over there in Germany. So I just wanted to know how your experience was.
Nah, I had a good time, and we did run into a lot of like Africans out there, and we were out there in December, you know, and so we were out there when it was like heavy cold,
when
really
it was
snowy.
Cold. Yeah,
and it was crazy because you know,
too.
Oh my God, it was so cold it hurt. You know what I'm saying? But what was crazy was like, you know, a lot of people. I guess people know that the Bay Area kind of coined the term, you know, hating and hater. You know, that coined here. And at the time, we had already been running it, so we out there, and they don't know what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I just remember. I don't know if it was Ad Capone, somebody, because Ad totally was with us when we was out there too. Like we went out there together. We brought him with us, and I can't remember, but somebody was flirting with a chick, and she came and got in the car with us, and her boyfriend ran up on the car, and he was like, no. He was like, this African dude. He's like, no. And they were like, and we were like, yes. Like, she chose. You got to chalk it. She jumped in, you know, she in the car with us. You know, we running this California shit. We ain't even tripping that we out the country. This shit don't mean nothing over here. You know what I'm saying? We back on our bullshit. Like, yeah, she chose. She in the car with us. Get up out of here. Blah, blah, blah. And he's like, no. Like, I mean, he's stomping and patting with his little loafers. He's like, no, this is my girlfriend. You know, he's like, well, not tonight. You can have her be your girlfriend in about another 7 hours or so. You feel me? Like, right now. You know what I'm saying? And so he opens the door.
Yeah, they didn't know nothing about the Mac out there.
Right, but I mean, it's a pointness that's kind of funny. So he opens the door and he tells her to get out, and she's like, no. So at that point, my brother walks over to him and he's like, look, man, she coming with us, man. Just let it go. Jump in the car. We all in our caravan. We on the Autobahn. We're going back to the Millicom because that particular show we stayed. They had us staying on the Millicom and like these condos in the Millicom for that particular part of the tour. And dude is chasing us on the Millicom. I mean, on the Autobahn, I'm sorry. He's chasing
on
us
the Autobahn.
He's like chasing us, flicking his high beams and shit. Like, and you know, Al Capone was like, man, this nigga really know this bitch. Like, we laughing in the car.
Yeah, if he's riding
you know,
like that on the Autobahn.
Right, and you got to understand, we all, like, so young at this time, you know, 19, 20, 22. Like, the oldest one of us was 23. So then, you know, now we being ignorant because we seeing how hard dude is chasing. Like, damn, what kind of pussy she got? I don't want none of that shit. This nigga chasing us on the Autobahn for this shit. You know what I'm saying? So we pull over, and he comes over. He's like, you have to come with me now. And then my brother was like, hey, man. She chose, you need to quit hating, accept it, go home. And he's like, no. He's like, yes, you're hating, sir. You're hating. You need to relax. He's like, what is this hate you keep speaking of? And we just like, oh, like we're all laughing. Like, oh, shit. Like,
yeah, they don't understand that lingo.
Yeah, but it was a common thing. Like, them dudes, everybody, it's crazy because when you go, that was the first time we really, like, got to see real full-fledged, like, legitimate groupies, like, not the club groupies, like the real ones at the big shows. You know what I'm saying? So it was different. And out there, like, them dudes are serious about handcuffing their women. Like, the dudes want to fight for their girlfriends. The girlfriend already made the obvious choice. I don't know. If you my girlfriend and you can jump in the car with this nigga, then, well, fuck her. You know what I'm saying? Like, at that point, like, I mean, if you go over there, you really just embarrassing yourself, and you let everybody know that she just fronted on you in front of everybody and jumped in the car with him. You're supposed to just let it ride and just chalk it. As soon as you make the scene, you look like the asshole.
And the German women, they love brothers over there. They love them brothers.
Man, they were just jumping in the car with ease. They wasn't even, like, asking names and shit. It was crazy.
Yeah.
And another place that was like that was Switzerland. You know, the average woman in Switzerland is 5'9", and I'm 6'4", so I was in love with all them tall women out there. I was my goddamn mind. Yeah, I was like, man, they're all tall over here? Holy shit, I'm finna I was losing my goddamn mind out there. I have a weakness for a tall woman. If you 5'10", you got action. Anyway. So enough of my bullshit.
Yeah, I just wanted your input, but that's cool. But at least you remember those plum fries, because even here now, we'll take real mayonnaise and eat French fries with them like that. That's the closest that we
you know what?
Plum fry taste.
That's crazy. Yeah. I started. I don't know how I got turned on to that, but I love eating French fries with mayonnaise, and I mix it with the ketchup though. But that shit is dope though, with the fries with mayonnaise. So I don't even know how I got turned on to that, but that shit is good.
It's a specific type of mayonnaise that got like this cheese in it, and it's so good, man. It's so different. That shit is ridiculous. I ain't had eaten so many French fries in my life. That's all we was eating was boats of those damn things. Because just everywhere we went, man, see if they got them fries over here. Like, it was like crack. It was like, hey, see if they got the fries, blood. Like, just crazy.
Well, that's good. You had a good experience.
Yeah. Lots of alcohol out there consumed for sure.
Yeah. Hey, let me go to the phone lines. We got some more callers out there. Call at 510-472. Hello.
I used to be in the building.
She came on and bought y'all a jingle and everything. You see how she be acting?
In the building.
There she is.
Hi, guys.
Hey.
How you guys doing? Hey.
What's up?
Who's on the line right now? Who's on the line right now?
You got Queen Jean. You got G-Lew. You got Queen Jean. And we have Big Drawz up in here. We played your song, too. Did you hear it?
No, I heard. Which one, with 211 or which one with Cougnut? Which one?
Yeah. The one with you on. That's cool. You know what he asked you. Don't be superstar. You know what he asked. What's up,
Ish? We did a whole bunch of songs together, so I didn't know what.
That is true. That is true.
Man.
That is true. What's up, Ish?
Oh my God, nothing. I just wanted to tap in and just tell you how amazing you are. Like you are like such a big part of like the Bay Area music scene, and like I love you to pieces. Like you know that already. And I'm excited about our special project that we're working on. Right?
Yeah.
What are we working on?
Speak on that, Ish. Speak on that, Ish.
I'm gonna let her tell you because it's her baby. She called me with it. It's her baby. She should tell you.
Well, basically, like I'm so tired of like doing like the hip hop rap stuff, so I wanted to do something different. So I reached out to Big Drawz and asked him if he could do something special for me and do something for Christmas. So I'm gonna be releasing like a dope single that he's producing, and he's also working with who? Who are you working with on my track?
The legendary Donald Marsh, a.k.a. the Enhancer. We're going to put it together.
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys know who that is?
Okay. Yes, well, I do.
I don't.
I don't know if the people know. You can let them know.
I mean,
the
you
people, they
talking,
know.
what, 600-700 albums? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that dude is instrumental in a lot of stuff. He gets lost in the shuffle, too. And, I mean, like, a lot of those albums were recorded out of his place. Like, a lot of that Bay Area stuff. Some of the Master P was, too. Both of them, 1 and 2. Half of them was both recorded out of his album, in his studio.
So that's going to be like a real special project for me to have these two legendary producers do something for me. Man, it's going to be amazing. Like, I'm definitely going to tap in and give you guys, like, the first, like, listen to it. You guys going to have me on for my personal interview? I'm going to be ready.
Yes, we got you. Got you, East. We got you.
She said do something special for her. Like,
we
she
gonna bring
knows all she got to do
something special for you.
Everybody owes her.
Gotcha.
She knows all she got to do is ask. Dude, be like, okay. I mean, those who don't be on that Hollywood shit, but I mean, he fuck with everybody she supports, so everybody fuck with her. I mean, you know, when your soul like that, you yield results. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
Thank you.
Hey, Isha, since you on here though, tell the people where they can follow you at and everything, where they can get in touch with you and follow your music and get in touch with everything you got going on, please.
Okay, thank you. So can I just be really brief? So I'm just going to give you guys like just a little brief information. So I am originally from San Francisco, California. I've been featured on over 100 albums in the Bay Area, worked with all kind of artists. I'm going to plug myself. You feel me? No, but I did. I worked with a lot of artists. And you guys can tap into me on Instagram at Aisha, IYESHA _DSN. That was for my company. So right now I have a company. It's called Business Strategy Network. It's an entertainment consulting firm. So all of the rappers that I dealt with in the past, now we're doing business. Like I'm doing administrative work for these artists. So I'm doing promotions. I'm doing marketing. I'm doing like everything. I mean, I've been in the game for so long. Big Drawz taught me so much, like a lot. So I'm just using it, and I just turned that into a business. And I'm just chasing that bag. That's it.
Don't forget Hugmatic. You know.
Oh yeah, definitely, big fry, definitely. My website www.bsnfirm.com. So BSN is Business Strategy Network, but it's bsnfirm.com. So yeah,
BigBootyTrudy.com. Check her out.
What is that supposed to mean? Hey. That's horrible.
Who you mean horrible?
Well, Queen,
you know I'm
Big Booty Trudy. Queen Jean is in that club too.
You guys are horrible.
The
club in here tonight.
Hey, that's all good though, Queen. You know, Queen is no GMOs with that, though. That's all natural. So go ahead and do your thing.
Exactly.
I respect that comment. I love it. No hormones, huh?
No, all natural. It's all been
right. All natural. I love it, and I love it.
Yes.
I love it. I love that natural.
Hey, East, I need you to confirm something because I want to know if I'm right or not. We are the only group. We the only group that got you and your brother on the same album, huh?
Oh my God, yeah, that is true. That is true. That is definitely true. Oh, rest in peace to my brother. But yes, you are. Yeah. You should do something special for my brother.
Man, that was my dude. The Cap session me, him, and Gavin used to have was classic.
Aww,
used to rip on each other. That guy was crazy.
That guy is so talented. I still play my brother's music today on your album. Okay.
Wow.
Well, Queen, blessings to your prosperity with everything that you got going on. Blessings and blessings to you. So,
thank
you
you
go
so
ahead
much.
and do your thing and shine for us. Shine for us, Black women, and keep being an inspiration for us because we definitely need that.
Well, thank you so much, Queen.
Each got that. Nah, she got that. I don't know how to explain it. Like, I don't want to make her sound old because she's not old, but she got like that grandma aura. Like, she be looking out for people and trying to be cool. But then, like, you see how she like all like cool and shit, but like her face will turn hella fast and she'll lightweight check you real quick and then go right back to smiling like, hey, I told you. And then, hey, how you doing, baby? Blah, 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 blah. That's DJ Khaled, right? Didn't you have to check him about something?
He's crazy. That's totally not me. I'm like a church lady. No, I'm so sorry. No, not me.
He even tell you thank you. He's like, hey, you say thank you to me, Callie. I was like, wow.
So crazy.
He wrote him on Instagram. I was cracking up. Like,
oh, God. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I want to say thank you guys for letting me on and speak. I know you guys have other callers and ready to talk to Big Drawz and everything. So once again, thank you guys. Big Drawz, I love you, and I'm looking forward to getting in that lab and laying that song down. All right?
Yes. You have a good night.
All righty.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you,
Talk to you later. Good night.
All right, love you, E. Much love.
Good night, guys.
Okay.
Bye.
All right. Much love.
I need to have her ass do a drop for y'all. You know what I'm talking about?
Right. Hold on. Now that you said that, Isha, hold on before you go. Give me a drop for the G-Lew Show so I can have you in the archive, please.
Wait, can I just send it to you? I don't know.
Okay, you can do that. Okay.
Oh, now she can't sing.
She ain't on the spot.
I need some 1942 right quick. No, I'm just saying, but I promise, I will DM me your email and I will send you one. It's gonna be so nice and you're gonna love it. I promise. You guys gonna love it. Promise.
Okay. I'm gonna hold you to that. That's good. All right.
All right, guys.
Thank
Talk
you,
to you guys later. Bye, Queen. Okay, bye.
All right, peace and love, Queen.
Okay.
All right.
Big booty girl. Big booty. Okay, bye.
Uh-oh.
That is a home girl right there, man.
Yeah. Hey, we got a few minutes left. Anybody else out there that wants to speak to the homie Drawz and say your piece, please press 1 and we'll bring you into the show. Calling number again is 914-803-4001. I want to shout out to our sponsors. Again, I can't forget about BTP Media Group. Shout out to the homie Jeff who made it all happen. Shout out to the homie Tweed Cadillac tomorrow, right? Tune in to Tweed Cadillac Show, 93 Tweed FM Ism. He will have the legendary Greedy Greg on there tomorrow, man. We're going to talk some real history. Yeah, man. So tune in tomorrow to 93 Tweed FM Ism. That's all I can say is going down. I'll be there. Queen Jean will be there. Hopefully the homie Drawz will be there, and we're going to talk some real history. Also, shout out to the homegirl Tanine Johnson. Shout out to Miss Dee Harrison out there. Pamela, what's up, baby? Shout out to Snow, Westside Car Club, and all our other listeners tuning in from coast to coast in Lancaster Band. Shout out to the homegirl Jane as well. What's up, Jane? I can't forget about you. We love you, Jane.
Yeah, we love you, Jane.
We hope you feel better. Yeah, we got to give a shout out to Jane. What's up, Jane? She's out there tuning in. And shout out to my bro CeeLo on his road trip. Hope you make it safe, bro. We love you. CeeLo, you know.
Yes.
Yeah, Drawz, man. We got a few minutes left. Anything else we did not speak on that you want to touch on before we go? And we got to give all the handles and all that and let them know everything, let them know what's coming out, what we got to look forward to and all that. But anything else we didn't speak on, you can speak on it now.
I guess I would really like to more or less take the opportunity to speak about the current disconnect with the younger generation versus the old heads as far as this hip hop state is concerned.
Yeah, please.
I would like to speak on that from a different perspective and maybe put a little light on it, because everybody's so yelling their point that nobody's listening. And the point of it all has been lost in the shuffle, I believe. So I've been trying to start the dialogue so we can get this bridge back, because I know when we were coming up, we fucked with the old heads in front of us.
Mm-hmm.
And right now it's disconnected. And I think it's imperative and important that we get that back, because the continuity will grow stronger in the music. So like, the younger heads, they think, a lot of them feel like the older cats are just mad at them, you're stepping on my greens with the shotgun on the lawn type stuff and hating on their stuff. And what I really think is they have, with what they're doing, with that more like harmonizing melodic stuff that they're doing, and then auto-tuning and all that stuff, that they've kind of created their own thing. So I think it's more important that they stand on the fact that they have created their own thing, acknowledge it, give it some type of name, and be proud of it and run with it. You know what I'm saying? Instead of being mad that the hip-hop heads ain't accepting it, because, in actuality, it's not too much about it for us, like, that's actually, like, all the way hip-hop, if you get what I mean. Because it's like nobody's emceeing, and you're only seeing one part of the culture in it, when hip-hop is supposed to show the whole culture. And in their particular lane, because it's their lane, it's what they built, and it's their generation, and they showing you what they do, then they should identify it some kind of way and own that shit like it's theirs, because they created it. And that's what they should be doing, and I think that'll kill the separation.
Right.
What do y'all think about that?
I agree with you totally. Totally agree with you.
Because, they created it. They should stick their chest out, own it, name it something, whatever y'all, turn music, club music, whatever it is. Call it, give it something, own it. It's yours. Y'all created it. Get y'all respect, and then y'all time in a few years, y'all be legendary for what y'all brought to the game. But name it something.
Yeah.
Give it an identity. Don't bunch it in with the MCs, because the MCs don't feel that way. Right. It's different. It's just a different sport. It's a sport, but it ain't the same sport. So football players don't need to be mad at baseball players. That's all I'm saying.
Right.
We all athletes, so we look at it that way. We all athletes. So what is y'all sport? Like, get that shit an identity, man. Like, it's big. They making money. They touring. They killing all this digital area with it. Millions and millions of views and all the shit. So be proud of that, and make it something. Give it. I don't know. Give it something. Give it an identity. It needs it. It has to have it, because it's not the same stuff, so it shouldn't be classified the same. It's its own thing. I really believe that way. That's how it sounds to me when I listen to it.
It's nothing like old school at all.
I'm saying it ain't even so much that. It's like when you listen to that stuff, and then you come back with, J. Cole, Joey Badass, Kendrick Lamar, like them kind of dudes, you know what I'm saying? It's still a clear separation in the genre.
Yeah, that's true.
It's totally different. It's night and day. So it's like they need to establish, it's established already, but it needs to have an identity, and they need to continue to press their line and let everybody know what it is, and make everybody respect it, because they created it and built it. That's what their generation contributed to the game, and they should be looking at it that way, instead of saying we better than y'all with what y'all did. No, y'all did something new, different. So y'all should stand on that instead of shitting on hip-hop legends. Like, no, you don't do that. It's two different sports. Because, like, if you're going if it gets to a point where people start calling each other out and then it gets into this lyrical shit, it's going to be a slaughter in that fashion. But then when they put their beats on, then it's a slaughter the other way to us. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, it's clear that it's something different because their stuff and our stuff has two different criteria.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, because that shit is clearly like melody and beat driven, and over here, first it was word driven, and the music came later, because everybody was just on break records and banging on tables and shit in the beginning and beatboxing. So the word was the most important part of it. So that's where the difference lies. So I would just say, yes, it's music, it's y'all shit. Definitely identify it, though. We got to identify it so it can have its place of its own thing, because it deserves it. Not shitting on it. It deserves it. It's its own thing. They have made their own thing. It needs to be identified, and they should all stand on it and stick their chest out, because that's what they did. Like, bottom line, just like how the gangster rap had to fight for theirs with the with the New York shit, and the South had to fight for the party music. They got to fight for what this is and identify it. That's all, and this shit goes away. It's really that simple. I really believe it.
Yep. Whatever it is, the legendary Big Drawz touched the G-Lew stage tonight, and it was a classic, man. We got the history. We got the history of Cougnut. We got the history of IMP 211 and the Bay. So many stories, man. It was just, we could talk all night, man. We just don't have the time, but we got to bring you back for part 2, man, because we got so much more to talk about. Shout out to the homegirl Ish, and man, it's just so much that we got in. I just appreciate you, bro, for taking your time out, man, tonight to bless us with your presence, man. It was a classic, bro. I just want to say that. And it's all love, man. And the platform is open for you anytime you want to come back and you have any new music or anything you want to promote, man. It's all love, man. You're family now, bro. So thank you again, man.
Yes. And blessings to your prosperity.
Y'all spending y'all time with me, man. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, it was I enjoyed the show. Yeah.
The next time I come, you got to talk to me more.
We even got to talk about
Germany.
Long. I got history on Germany. What'd you say, bro?
I'm talking to Queen over there. She was too quiet too long. Okay. She got to talk to me next time, damn it.
I was getting some knowledge. So, they say you have to be quiet and listen sometimes. So that's what I was doing. I was being quiet and listening and learning, So
yeah,
now
what's the saying? What is that old saying? What is it? Two ears and one mouth, right? Listen more, talk less.
Right.
Yes, I'm old school. I'm in my 6th decade, so I've learned over the years to be a humble one and listen. I used to have a mouth, but I listen now. I listen more because I want to know, and I'm new to this whole platform here, so I'm learning. But it was a pleasure.
That's the Queen. When she speaks, it's a blessing, though, because Queen going to speak, and she going to, hey, she makes you feel some type of way, man. So shout out to the Queen Jean, man. That's my lovely co-host on OG Sundays, Flashback Fridays, and Westside Wednesdays, So shout out to the Queen.
And you should join us on our Sunday show, too, Big Drawz. You should join us on our Sunday show. At least give us a shout, try us out on our Sunday show, and guarantee you'll like it, and you'll start listening to it more and start telling your homies, hey, G-Lew Show on Sundays, you guys need to go check it out, because I do talk on that show. So you should come and just check us out sometimes, and I'm going to follow you on Instagram and all of that. But blessings to your prosperity, and it definitely was a pleasure dialoguing with you this evening.
Yeah, the same to y'all. I might have to crash in there sometime, be the phantom caller. What's up with it? What y'all doing over there playing that song on Sunday? Hit you with the Millie. No, you're not going to play that song? You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I might
you should do that.
Check it out.
That'd be cool. It'd be cool to have you come on.
Yeah,
it would.
Check it out and give it a listen this weekend when I'm driving back from. I'll be in LA this weekend, so I'll listen when I'm driving back home.
Yeah, it comes on at 7:00.
Yeah, I'll probably
7
still
to
be
9.
on the highway. Yeah.
Come and take that ride with us.
Yeah, that part.
Man,
you can hear the beautiful Queen Jean. I know you like that voice there, Queen Jean.
Hey, I like women's voices. Period. I like women's voices. Period. You around loud dudes all day smoking and yelling in the studio.
She like 5'10". She 5'10" too. So I'm sure you can appreciate that. Yeah. All right.
G-Lew playing. Look, hey, G-Lew playing with you. See, he throw that out. Didn't even talk about the big booty Trudy earlier. See how he acted on you?
Hey,
I'm glad he put that height on my spirit. You know what I'm saying? My spirit is 5'10" and above.
Yeah.
Right. That's right. Hey, but much love, Drawz, man. We appreciate you, bro. It was a classic, man, and I had a great time, man. And anytime, man, you're welcome to come back, bro.
Yes,
no
come
doubt.
Back.
I'm
a pleasure.
Yeah, Jeff told me about doing the drop thing, but I wanted to do it like the right way. So I'm gonna do an old school one, the right way in the studio and send it to y'all.
Okay. Good looking, man. I'll be looking for it, man, so we can add it to the archive,
definitely.
man. I'll be waiting on. Yeah, for sure, man. Thank you, bro.
Yeah, y'all have a good night, and thank you for having me.
You as well.
For
Peace
sure,
and love.
always, man. Peace and love. The homie Big Drawz up in here, man. Westside Wednesdays, man. We're in the after hours too, so we're gonna continue to play some music, man. But thank you for everybody who tuned in, and shout out to the homie Big Drawz, our guest tonight. And it's all love, the G-Lew Show, Westside Wednesdays.
What's up, y'all? This Lil Big from the legendary Bay Area rap group America's Most Wanted. Urging you to tune in to G-Lew's blog talk radio show, Westside Wednesdays. Shit, it's hump day. What else you gonna listen to?
What's happening is G-Stack, one half of the rap group The Delinquents, and you're tuned in to the G-Lew Show, Westside Wednesdays. Holla.
What's up? This your boy Black C of that RBL Posse, and you're tuned in to the G-Lew Show, Westside Wednesdays.
What's cracking, y'all? G-Lew. It's your big brother from the same mother. CeeLo, repping that 213 since 1981. Checking in from the Pac Northwest, 509 Spokane, Washington. Just reminding all listeners, from the land to Japan, you are listening to the one and only Westside Wednesday show on Blog Talk Radio. Shout out to OMG Music. This is the G-Lew Show.
Mr. G-Lew. Good evening, sir. How are you? You're live with Mr. Louis Rancott, original Jamaican Dada.
Oh, good evening. Greetings, Mr. Rankin, Mr. Lennox.
Enough respect.
I am the original Jamaican Dada. Much respect.
I'm happy talking, man, especially to LA, California, wherever, because that's my city, eh?
Right. Original music, the G-Lew Show, and the original Dada, Mr. Rankin.
Don't be acting all thirsty. Yeah. Where pull the tree out. I wake up hustling, you wake up working. She ain't got shit to do, so she wake up twerking. What's going on in your head? Them niggas out up the street, you wanna kill them dead. Don't do it. She stressing, he stressing, but the way they hold this shit down is so impressive. Gucci flip-flop when he walk, but all he tell is lies every time that he talk. You remind me of a rap, old ghetto actor. I'm a real gang member, old ghetto activist. On some ghetto active shit, they finally know my name across Wilshire, I'm cracking big. He pimpin', she hoeing, but he ain't got no direction to where he goin'.
so she lost. I don't figure road getting high as a star. These are the days of our lives. Sitting back watching the day go to 9. These are the days of our lives. He numb from the pain, but she getting high. These are the days. These are the days of our lives. Sitting back watching the day go to 9. These are the days of our lives. He numb from the pain, but she getting high. These are the days. Yeah, look. See you at the finish line if you get there. Ain't got time to complain, it ain't shit there. She tryna sell all the food stamps straight to 103rd where they pay cash. Little nigga just passed on a lick. Bought a new car cause he crashed his last whip. That old man been ballin' for years. Gave me a dope sack and said go get rich. Little girl in the villain wanna be a cop. Her big brother on meth and her mama on rocks. Metro out bustin' niggas. The police around here always fucking with niggas. He putting on the wire cause he's scared to go in. So he about to go set up his best friend. She caught her nigga cheating. She trying to decide, should she kill him or leave? Baby, no. These are the days of our lives. Sitting back watching the day go to 9. These are the days of our lives. He numb from the pain, but she getting high. These are the days. These are the days of our lives. Sitting back watching the day go to 9. These are the days of our lives. He numb from the pain, but she getting high. These are the days. G. Just walked you through the ghetto right quick. Everything that goes on. It's a day in the life, you know. Everybody going through something. But shit don't stop though. You know what I mean? Hey. These are the days of our lives. Sitting back watching the day go to 9. These are the days of our lives. He numb from the pain, but she getting high. These are the days. These are the days of our lives. Sitting back watching the day go to 9. These are the days of our lives. He numb from the pain, but she getting high. These are the days.
Hey, and I want you to know G Perico is coming to the show soon. November, December, we got a lot of great artists coming. We got Ice-T coming. We got Houdini coming. We got Roxanne Shante. We got the Dog Pound. We got who else? I don't wanna, it's too many to name. Like Tweed say, I'll be bragging if I speak too much. But we got a lot of good stuff coming up November, December, and the new year. So keep tuning into the G-Lew Show. It only gets greater later. We got Queen Jean with us, OG Sundays, Flashback Fridays, Westside Wednesdays. We got a lot of people coming up, man. We got Silk the Shocker coming up to Flashback Fridays. Who else? Shit. It's too many to name. I'm kind of tipsy right now because I've been drinking. I've been joining the show, so don't mind me. Shout out to my homeboy Big D out there in Tampa Bay. What up, Big D? Much love, man. The G-Lew Show. We in the after hours, man, so I'm going to keep on rocking with you all. Shout out to my homegirl, Taneen Johnson from Dallas, Texas. What's up, baby? Shout out to Miss Dee Dee Harrison as well. Make sure you go purchase her books. She's online at Amazon.com. She has all her books there. Dee Dee Harrison. Follow her on Instagram as well. Shout out, follow the homegirl, Taneen Johnson as well on Instagram, and follow Queen Jean. Her handle was Queen Jean of the G-Lew Show on Instagram, Venice Berkeley on Facebook, and all of that there, too. We'll be right back.
G-Lew, what's up, bro? Nah, it's a
what up,
man, you know what I'm saying? Big D, man, represent ATL to the fullest, man, you know what I'm talking about? Southside, man. Man, I just want everybody to know that, man, you are now logged into nothing but the legendary, my homeboy. Nothing but the G-Lew Show, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, we can say nothing but the hit. Nothing but the motherfucking hit. Nigga, get him over the head with it, homie. Right?
there, you know. Tyler from the Crenshaw District. Out here with my boy, Big G-Lew. You know what it is, West Coast Wednesdays. All the time, every day. Hey, this is G-Lew Show, West Coast Wednesdays. Don't be shade on the West Coast. Fuck what y'all talking about. We about this bitch. Neighbors.
In a real way. And shout out to the homeboy Nipsey Hussle. Rest in peace. I love you, boy, forever. Fuck all that bullshit that whack niggas talking about. Westside Wednesdays is G-Lew Show.
If you are mine, I'll wait around.
You still up all night,
Not breathe your air.
running this marathon. Look, now I can't promise commitment, but I swear we'll have fun. If you ask, I'll be honest, girl, you not the only one. Just a man on a mission, with my hand on my gun. Couple niggas that hate me, but way more people show love. Niggas trying too hard, they dying to fall. Turn around and hate on me like it's a crime to evolve. Too afraid to be different, too ashamed to just listen. See, I'm way too 100, so now they hate on my niggas. Tried to hate on my crippin', tried to hate on my business. Not to call you a bitch, they gon' hate on my bitches. So if you fucking with Nip, let you know my intentions. Got to think like a rider, you got to know your position. So if it's cool, then we can hop in my Mercedes coupe. Pop the cork off the Superior Bull. Crank the music, blowing circles out the roof, and just enjoy the view. She said,
If you are mine,
I said,
if you are mine, I'll wait around. Not breathe your air.
let me hear something with you, little ma. Matter of fact,
Only
hey, I'm not tripping, back and forth with your nigga. Scared to lose what you got as you looking for something different. Me, fly tripping, international tripping. I got my numbers up and now they pay for my statistics. Yeah, young nigga, started off with a vision. Built the shit up from nothing to the critics, I ain't listen. Now, transition, so check out how I'm living. We V12 pushers and they transmissions is slipping. Nigga, get your bitch, cause I be bitch getting. Treat her like she wanna be treated, but I ain't tricking. Beat it like she want her shit beat it, but I don't kiss it. Just blame it on that shit that we smoking, plus we sipping. Look, double cups, she tryna double up. Cause I just hit it once, but she caught a double nut. Nasty, since she used to double dutch. Too quick to fall in love, what the fuck? She said,
if you are mine, if you are mine, I'll wait around. Not breathe your air.
look, now, if I was yours and you was mine, would you do me like you do him and have someone on the side? So, keep your nigga while I stay on my grind. Just hit me up and we gon' spend some time. Look, if I was yours and you was mine, would you do me like you do him and have someone on the side? So, keep your nigga and I stay on my grind. Just hit me up and we gon' spend some time. Right?
If you are mine,
All money in, no money out.
if you are mine, I'll wait around. Not breathe your air.
G-Lew. Members only. Love don't live here no more, she moved out. Grabbed all her bags and closed the whole house. Moved all her cash and closed all the accounts. Bought a new Jag, then drove it down south. Told me she was mad and glad it ain't work out. Took another drag of the gas and burnt out. Already numb to the pain, can't hurt now. Bullets ain't got no names, they shoot foul. Just another case from the G-Lew files. The mistaken identity, they stole my style. On my Eric B and Rakim shit, I move crowds. Old school soul with a new school sound. When I look back on the shit, I'm like, wow. How the fuck did I let love take me down? Should've known better, but I know better now. Never let somebody turn your smile to a frown. And never let a snake infiltrate what you found. And never let the hate overtake how you sound. Yeah, I made some mistakes, but they all straight now. So before I love again, best believe I know how.
White clouds from the smoke, good louds what I toke in the studio, vibing with my folks. From P-Cola straight to the West Coast, where I never knew love till I seen it up close. Up close. Up close. J Mill, holla at him, homie.
Said I'm sick of your games and I'm tired of your lies. Thinking I'ma take you back every time you cry. I'm not sure, I don't know what you came here for. 'Cause I already told you love don't live here anymore. Said I'm sick of your games and I'm tired of your lies. I'm sitting here wondering why you couldn't get it right. I'm not sure, I don't know what you came here for. 'Cause I already told you love don't live here anymore. Love don't live here anymore. Live here anymore. Love don't live here anymore.
Yeah, let me take it to the bridge. Love moves out, now the hate moves in. All this bad talk coming straight from your friends. Now the floodgates open, let the gossiping begin. Why pretend when you know it's all fake? Why listen to your friends when you know they all snakes? I ain't mad, though the love we had was great. And I wish it could've lasted, but now it's too late. Now I'm speeding from my past, all gas, no brakes. I've been rolling non-stop, now for 7 months straight. I ain't looking for no love, now I'm looking for the faith. When I see love again, I wanna look her in the face. Tell her she the reason I'm the way I am today. It was hard for me to leave, but I still couldn't stay. I'm finna go now and let the song play. It ended with the soul sound voice of Queen J.
Said I'm sick of your games and I'm tired of your lies. Thinking I'ma take you back every time you cry. I'm not sure, I don't know what you came here for. 'Cause I already told you love don't live here anymore. Said I'm sick of your games and I'm tired of your lies. I'm sitting here wondering why you couldn't get it right. I'm not sure, I don't know what you came here for. 'Cause I already told you love don't live here anymore. Love don't live here anymore.
Yo, what up? It's Breeze. Thanks for tuning in to the G-Lew Show on Westside Wednesdays, hosted by G-Lew. Our sponsors BTP Media and 93 Tweed FM Ism. Yeah.
You give me the sweetest of blues. That's why I'm in love with you. You give me the sweetest of blues. Sometimes I think you're just too good for me.
Listen, look, my bullets got no names, my pistols paint for it. Shoot 'em at your heart like Cupid, now you know it's me. It's 2 boxes, check yes if you're bold with me. Came from shoe boxes, now it's check cause the flow is sweet. Come out the country for a month and you should roll with me. The red stripe, white Prada's got the snow at feet. And you done heard supposedly how I'm supposed to be. Cold, but that's the hoe before my goal, then she noticed me. No, so I suppose I'm supposed to act like the rosary. Round her neck, make her shit smell like potpourri. Nah, she better act like she know it's me.
Sometimes I think you're
Snip,
just
hustle.
you give me the sweetest of blues. That's why I'm in love with you. You give me the sweetest of blues. Sometimes I think you're just too good for me.
Look, it went from mutual attraction, casual conversation, bedboard breaking, complex relation, condo spaces with the chef and the waitress. Pop the blue pill when she is now in the matrix. My body is a house, she got her mouth on my basement. Taste the picture, paint 1,000 words in body language. Wait up for the urge to exercise a little patience before I make little mama take flight like a spaceship. And we can fly so high the plane paint shit. And I ain't God, but I bet I make the brain trip. Now every time after I hit, she say the same shit. She say,
I think you're just too good. You give me the sweetest of blues. That's why I'm in love with keep on? Will you keep on? Bring it out if that's me.
Look, don't worry about the rest of the voicemails and messages. That's probably just my exit and playing around on some messy shit. As long as you know the number one, I don't know second shit. Without a doubt, no question, that's definite. I try to get so my whereabouts is irrelevant. I'm getting paper, tell me how it's time better spent. Cars, the clothes, the diamonds and the gold. It's all a product of how fucking hard the next goes. A little bit, you know, it's just the part that I expose. And trust me, it's ugly, what's behind those doors. So pick if you want, but if you sleep, then it won't hurt you.
Sometimes I
worry about all that, man. Look.
Show, Westside Wednesdays on Blog Talk Radio. Keep it 1,001.
Hey, that's what we is gonna do, man. This is G-Lew Show, Westside Wednesdays, every Wednesday night, 7 to 9 p.m. Pacific, 10 to 12 Eastern, 8 to 10 Central Time. Shout out to all my subscribers, listeners. Hey, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. We got this show going up on YouTube shortly, so make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. We got all the shows on there as well, so you can listen to them, man. And support, subscribe, like, all of that right there, man. Tell a friend, tell a hater, tell a player. It's a G-Lew Show. Shout out to my homeboy Big D, man. Let me do this for you, bro. After hours.
I'm so motherfucking stoked. I done did my thing with my niggas. I done split some change with my niggas. I will never change on my niggas. I remain the same with my niggas. Oh, I done did my thing with my niggas. I done split some change with my niggas. I will never change on my niggas. I remain the same with my niggas. Oh, all my niggas pockets getting thicker. I will never change on my niggas. No, I remain the same old nigga. I done did my thing with my niggas, y'all. I done did my thing on these cold streets. From Thunderdome's backyard, swapping up on concrete. Shoot out a couple squabbles in a swap meet. Call me Mr. This, that, you niggas can't stop me. I go hard for my niggas. And we don't fuck with fraud ass niggas. I can see the broad in you niggas. I'm just that same ass nigga. S-hat to the back, white tee, funky sack, shoot first, act later. And you know we going back. You know we going back. This is for my niggas in the grave ain't coming back. And this is for my niggas in the pen. Give it up, chunky in. And you know I stay strapped. Nigga, that's a no. I done did my thing with my niggas. I done split some chains with my niggas. I will never change on my niggas. I remain the same with my niggas. Oh, I done did my thing with my niggas. I done split some chains with my niggas. I will never change on my niggas. I remain the same with my niggas. Oh, on my niggas.
Invite you to my place, grab you by the waist, look you in the face, then send you to outer space. Believe it well in here, nobody gotta know how far you go. Let me invite you to my place, grab you by the waist, look you in the face, then send you to outer space, send you to outer space, send you to outer space. Look you in the face, then send you to outer space. Blast off.
No, I don't wanna fuck with you. I can't lie, but I love the things you do to me. And you know I ain't got no business talking to you after what I done found out. But fuck that, I ain't tryna be alone.
Invite you to my place, grab you by the way, look you in the face, and send you to outer space. Believe it well in here,
nobody gotta know
how far you go. Let me invite you to my place, grab you by the waist, look you in the face, and send you to outer space, send you to outer space, send you to outer space. Look you in the face, then send you to outer space. Blast off.
Watch, baby, hit this.
then go to Mars. Kiss on that pussy until you seeing stars. You got a G working your G-spot. Kiss it till that P pop and lick up every drip drop. I've been a bad boy, I know, and I don't deserve this chance to make you blast, even though your only purpose is to come, then to go. Fuck it. I ain't trying to be alone. Invite you to my place, grab you by the waist, look you in the face, send you to outer space. Believe it well in here, nobody gotta know how far you go. Let me invite you to my place, grab you by the waist, look you in the face, send you to outer space. Look you in the face, then send you to outer space. Blast off. Invite you to my place, grab you by the waist, look you in the face, then send you to outer space. Believe it well in here, nobody gotta know how far you go. Let me invite you to my place, grab you by the waist, look you in the face, then send you to outer space, send you to outer space, send you to outer space. Look you in the face, then send you to outer space.
Yeah, what's happening, man? It's the MACR, Mr. MAC Mall. You know what I mean? Shout out to my man G-Lew and Westside Wednesdays. You know.
Let me try, don't stall. The open road, just call. Front the back, shoot the match. You look late, baby. Swing right here with a bar. Let me pull you. I think I'm about to take you out to Daco. Quick, fast, you love the way I get in, put the metal to the flow. I'm hitting the right switches, now we skip, go. 100 on the dash, now we ghost on the pole. Lease, let me show you how we drift in the streets. I'm in a 6-4 rag in the engine of beat. It's a takeover week for week. Either pull up or don't speak. She rides, she rolls, all night we go. You and I, we play, on and on for the day. She rides, she rolls, all night we go. You and I, we play, on and on to the day while I'm late night dipping. Late night dipping, from the night to the day. Late night dipping. Late night dipping, from the night to the day.
Late night, high life, living my life, living in the sunshine, even when it's night. Dipping, bending corners on the corner while they watching and they swarming 3 or 4 up in the morning. Got the police on my bumper underneath the seat to stop it, and I keep the speakers stopping and I keep the freaks wanting to freak with me. So you know what I tell them? We can freak it. We do it every weekend. From the night to the day, man. I can't help myself. Fly as a foul, straighter than an arrow. She loving my apparel, she loving my Kamau. In a way that'll stay each and every day.
Late night dipping, late night dipping, from the night to the day. Late night dipping, late night dipping, from the night to the day.
Dave, what's up, cuz? Give me one of them OEs, cuz.
Where they at?
In the refrigerator, fool.
Alright, turn the radio off for me.
Alright.
I check, haha, Julio G. Motherfuckers represent Westside Radio to the fullest. B.I.S. Let's get into this.
With double balls, cuz.
That's right, baby boys up in here, 2 turntables.
2 Mexicans and a bunch of blunts and bitches.
Slow jamming with Kevin, slow jamming James. Yeah, I love my slow jams. I love that gangster shit too.
Make sure to tune in to OG Sundays, Westside Wednesdays. My comrade G-Lew is going down. His request number is 914-803-4001. Listen to him live. Listen to me live at 347-855-8436. You want to know about my life, my experience, my progression? Hit me up on tweetcatlights.com.
Yeah, it's time to wake up and take up. It's 187.4 FM on your dial, the number one station via satellite, CD radio, and yo stereo. Broadcasting live from the left coast, the land of la-la, movie stars, pimps, players, hustlers, and thirst traps. It's W-Balls, the station that murders them all with platinum hits. And this is dedicated to the ladies who love giving that sloppy copy. Go ahead and pull that foreskin back, hold on tight. It's the jack-off hour, girl. You requested it, and the documentary too is in your ear. And I am the DJ that is gonna sock some soul to your ass, not the DJ that can save your life. It's your boy, King Dangalang, a.k.a. the original Black Spider-Man, about to shoot a rope down your throat. It's DJ Easy Dick, killing you softly with intoxication, and a song that's guaranteed to put some dip in your hip. Right now, you're listening to the sweet melodic. Yes, sir. It's Westside Wednesdays, homie. The G-Lew Show. West Coast hip hop to the tip top shelf shit, homie. OG Lew, Westside Wednesdays, OG music. Yeah. It's Westside Wednesdays, the G-Lew Show. That's a fact, we've been doing this for 4 years straight, back to back. Got rid of my old caddy and got a new lack. Threw away my old flows when it got a new rap. I was raised in California, but I seen a whole map. Been around the whole world, can't wait to get back. Give a shout out to the West Side, homies straight moving. From Florence to La Brea, to Pico and Union. From Whittier to Watts, South Los to the beach. To Harlem, California, holla at my Uncle Tweed. Indeed, yeah, we proceed to keep it gangster. No skinny jeans, no Lees, no Wranglers. We only rock Levi's, just like T-Fly. Shout out to the Bay, E40 SPI. CE, I'm the number one G. LEW, so you don't want no trouble, fools. As we take you on this West Side ride, every Wednesday from 7 to 9, we on time. So holla at the homie if you need that fix. The G-Lew Show, we all in the mix like this. Yes, sir. It's Westside Wednesdays, homie. On the G-Lew Show, Blog Talk Radio, the number one West Coast station across the nation. Brick City Productions, OG Music, G-Lew. Yes, sir. And we rolling like that. What up, Flossie? 914-803-4001. Holla at me, homie. Yeah. VG in them seats low. Keys to the city, plus I got a pretty flow. Pretty red bone with me, she's a ditty though. Met her in the country, said she like my brick city flow. Then I put that Cali love on her, she was really gone. Now we really on, I'm talking hella turn. Whole swisher gone, now we hella burnt. Turn the music up, baby, crop your seat back while I let Usher sing till you watch me rap. Now she grinning, I could tell she was feeling me. Told her she was lost and need to come where the winners be. She said cool, then we exit off of 83. After dinner, took her straight to the DoubleTree. Hit it 2 times, but I think she caught 3. Made her overdose, now she called me OD. About them sheets, now we back up in them streets. Cruising through the city, looking like we moving keys. Keeping low key, just in case the haters watching. I know your nigga mad, but ain't shit he can say about it. So fuck the pillow talking, baby, let's get really poppin'. I got a proposition for us, we can both profit. And I ain't looking for love, shit, I'm just being honest. Cause once the love comes, it's followed by some old problems. But what I really need, shit, is some real options. Someone to build with, some women with some real knowledge. I'm on my Pac shit, baby, can you get away? This be that hot shit, but cool like orale. That's what the homies say, yeah, but enough of that. I'm trying to build with you, baby, like lumberjack. This be that money track, call this lap victory. It's members only, so you hoes gotta pay a fee. You gotta pay how you wait. Hey, we just cruising though, man. Me a little shorty, you feel me? Got that Usher playing in the background, you feel me? Oh, gee. Yeah. Hey, pull up on me, baby. For sure, I got that, all that, all your number and all that. Yeah, hit me up, I'll be at the studio. You feel me, doing what I do. Me and Cuzzo, you feel me? Coolin', yeah. Okay, cool. Keep going. G-Lew. Come on and go with me. Come on over to my place. Come on, take a ride with a G, let's go dipping. We can take the Benz or go Cadillac pimping. Slipping through the city as we slide through the beat. Even in the summertime, I still ride with my heat. Still ride with my cousin, give a shout to VG. Another G-Lew production with my Uncle TP. Strictly for the West Side and the BC. Showing love on this California Love Part 3. Keep it OG, even if we OD. Give a shout out to the A, can't forget the PC. And all the other hoods that got love for a G. From the blue to the red to the brown to the P's. Shout out to my mommies, yeah, the PYTs. If you a freak in the bed and a lady in the street, then holla at a G, cause I'm looking for my wife. And at the wedding you'll be hearing Teddy saying shit like yeah. Come on over to my place. Come on over to my place, baby. Fuck with a real one, though. Yeah. Come on. Come on over to my place. This the type of music you can ride and smoke to. A vibe at the crib with your lady and stroke to. Old school rhythm with that new school soul. With that OG Dickie, it got you like, oh. Got your body tripping, doing things you ain't know we can do. Till you got with a real nigga nigga true. Come on, go with me, I got plans for your boo. Introduce you to the stars, have dinner by the moon. Relationships are hard, but it's easy if you choose to keep it all 100, so I'm wondering if you can take it there with me in the soul we can move. When I ask her who the real is, all she say is G-Lew. Baby, I'm the truth, all the mother niggas lied. And if you looking for the proof, I can tell you why. Baby, I'm the truth, all the mother niggas lied. In the meantime, I let Teddy sing till you lie. Yeah. Come on over. Hey, real talk, baby. I ain't putting tens on twos. Nah, I ain't doing that. I'm trying to just be with you. You did? Right. Come go with me. California Love Part 3. Part 3. OG.
Man, y'all know what we do. We chillin' with G-Lew. We stay on point like Stay Seattle.